Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the Botch Pit. I'm Chris, the current storyteller. This is the Chronicle for Hunter the Vigil, and called Sorted. And I'm here with...
I'm Lenny, and I have bronchitis.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Brad.
And our powers combined, we are still missing Jill, so we're not a full Botch Pit right now.
We're not fully competent yet.
We're fully, barely at all.
We're
By the way, I just want to go
functional.
and kind of give a disclaimer. I apologize to anyone listening for the way my voice is going to be, and I'm going to be coughing a lot, so I'm sorry.
That's all right. I've always wanted to play a game with Harvey Firestein anyways. Oh, you hear that, guys? That's the Patriots game.
Shut up.
Listen, we're Bostonians. We live in New England.
New England by night. Yeah, okay, Chris. What gave it away?
No, hey, we haven't mentioned New England by night in forever.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we keep
All
going.
right.
Like, the name of this chronicle is Sorted. It takes place in the overarching, like, story, but
He who shall not be named.
he who shall not be named.
Do not talk about the original Chronicle.
Certain players are still recovering from the events of our original zoo campaign
Uh-oh.
that we will eventually get back to. But this game, as has been stated, and as chances are if you're listening to this, the third session, you've already listened to the first two. This is a bit darker, a bit more rooted in, I don't want to say reality, but it's more horror than typically what we're going for. Not gore, not anything grotesque, but more atmosphere. Granted, we have our moments of gore. That will happen. There's no way I'm going to have a game without it.
I was about to say, you literally had someone rip their neck open last session.
Well, it was cut first. They didn't really rip it as so much separate the flaps of flesh.
And don't forget about the bar in Vampire.
That's Vampire, though. We're saying this one, I'm not relying on gore or violence.
I wasn't listening to Patriots scored.
What are we at?
14-0. Or 13. Wait.
He's
Wait. Hold on.
great. We have
Hold
turned
on.
off half of our fans right now because they do not give a crap about football, and most of them
And
give
now it's 14-0.
14-0. And they give even less a crap about the Patriots because they're mostly probably not from New England. So we really hope you're enjoying this. We see we're getting a good amount of you guys checking in on it. We really appreciate that. We appreciate any and all the feedback. So with that said, is there anything you guys want to ask or discuss before we move forward? Lenny?
I'm dying.
Aside from that, in-game stuff.
I'll probably die tonight.
Not outside the realm of reality. Nick?
Can I get a new belt?
Radley?
Can I get some new coworkers?
I wish you'd get some new scally caps.
But this one's really nice.
It has ear flaps, Brad.
It keeps me warm.
So, right now, Brad is wearing a legit... I don't know what we would call it. It's not a cloak.
It's a coat.
It's a coat.
It's a cloak.
No, it's not a cloak. That's not a cloak. Cloaks don't have sleeves.
I have
It's
one
a
of
coat.
those.
He has a cloak.
I do.
This is a wool jacket that he had custom made for himself.
It's a Coke.
And it's pretty fly. It is dramatic looking. But I also need to point out that with this, he's wearing the type of scally cap that looks like he was in Fargo. It's just going, the whole image is just confusing. I don't know what he's going
He
for.
looks like a middle-aged Wisconsin person.
Don't forget my flannel.
That goes to a lot of Renaissance fairs.
You seem very pained. What was the first part that hurt you, Lenny?
You're taking 15 minutes to drive down the goddamn block.
I'll take.
All right. We're going to avoid you had to be there moments. Because if so, Brad would never get there. Yeah! There it is. Okay. It took a long time for Brad to navigate the snow in his new car, so we're picking on him a little bit. It's 2 days later. It's the following Monday. Things that have happened so far. Obviously, the guy who showed up, you all, once you had things kind of situated, dialed 911. And he pieced out. He left. He made a point to destroy any sort of the cameras in the room before he left. And generally speaking, he told you to pretty much just walk in. And, you know, when the police ask what happened, say you walked in on him already like this. It's the only way for you to cut down on the questions. He told you, Brad, to just not be there.
Okay. I'm out.
He gave you just a small slip of paper that had a phone number on it. He was like, call me. He's like, call me when you're ready to talk. and then he pieced out. You pretty much spent, the following 2 days with your dad in the hospital. He doesn't know what happened. You, again, you dealt with these things the way you normally do. First, you went and checked on your brother.
Yep.
And then you went home and drank. Then you woke up, went back, checked on your brother, came home, drank, and now you woke up. It's the following Monday.
Drink.
You drank. Wake
Wow,
up.
I missed 3
Drank.
days.
Spirit. Drank. Tracheotomy. Drank. You really just felt like crap, and eventually your dad's like, "Hey, I know you don't have a voice, but you're getting back to work. You got to set an example. You're my kid."
But I have a doctor's note.
He goes, "That's good, and you can read it aloud with your raspy voice. I don't care. Get back to work. You're a man. Man can't sleep on their jobs. It's a responsibility. And if you're getting, he's like, if I'm gonna groom you to take my spot someday, you've got to move."
Yes, sir.
"All right, I'll be outside in 5 minutes waiting for you." And he gets out. So needless to say, you all kind of arrive. It's Monday morning. It's 9. Nick, you arrive on your scooter.
I got it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where was it?
Chili's.
Yeah, of course you got it back. Brad,
Yes.
you showed up.
Yep.
You had no choice. You showed up with your dad. And you see Izzy standing at front. He's with some dude with a scally cap. And they're just they look like they're talking. All right, Brad and Nick, you can kick it off.
Cannot believe we're already back here.
Yeah, I'd rather be back here to get my mind off a whole bunch of things.
Here?
I have to agree with him as a storyteller on that one. I'm so glad to be back at this hot, shit-ass corporate building. I am so glad when this chick just cut her throat open a couple days beforehand. It's such a stress reliever.
And do you think they're gonna pay for the what was it, that therapy stuff? You think they're actually gonna pay for that, or are they just gonna tell us they're gonna give us that?
I would assume they would pay for it. I mean, why wouldn't they?
You know how all these big companies just tend to lie and do all this other stuff, right?
Yeah, but
By just saving face.
At this point, by the way, you arrive, Lenny, and you walk. You see them both right out front talking.
Peter.
Peter.
Oh,
Okay.
you're Izzy.
Come on, guys. Peter, you can't remember that?
I didn't meet him.
He's got a point.
What? Oh, I meant more for Nick,
I couldn't remember.
who moves couches.
No, that was my fat ass, according to you.
We can roll this around. I'm mad at Nick and you're mad at me. But we can all agree that we're mad at Brad for not knowing how to drive a car.
Hi.
I drive a scooter.
You do. Okay, go ahead, guys.
Fine, no limo rides for anybody.
I meant in real life, dude.
And that's what I mean.
So does he make eye contact? Like, do I see him?
Yeah, you see him.
Me?
He sees
Okay.
you, you see him.
All right, I wave him down. I say, "Hey, Peter, what's going on? How you feeling?"
Not great.
Before we carry on this game, Lenny, did you actually listen to the gameplay from last session?
I did not.
So he doesn't know what went down.
Nope.
I gave him a little rundown.
What?
Actually, no, you told me.
I gave him a brief rundown of what happened.
So he knows about Ethel?
Yeah.
He gave me a 2-minute summary. He's like, and then there you go. I just summarized 2 hours.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff was left out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys.
Okay. So
Who's this? Who are you?
this is your associate, Peter. Peter, this is
I didn't-
Julian.
There's another one of us?
Yeah. Yeah. This.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They said somebody else was out. That's right. What's up? Julian.
Shake your hand. It's fine. I'm not gonna let you have nothing. It's
Ah. Right. So,
great. Don't take it personally.
I'm trying to.
Coughing sound effects are gonna be awesome. It fits the
And
character
it's even
so
better,
well.
too, because they're legit.
Top tier acting.
So, Peter, how, even though you were out, like, have you heard what's been going down?
No, did I miss something?
We're gonna have a new boss.
Something
I think.
happened on the 7th floor.
I think we're gonna have a new boss.
Yeah. I think
probably the-
Julian's right.
Brad, no offense, buddy. I want to kick your ass so bad because that fucking accent.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I have to deal with it too.
I hate what I created. Yeah. Ethel kind of checked out. We have hopefully a new boss.
What, she quit or something?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, she took the quick way out.
She just ran out the building.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you guys aren't telling him what actually happened.
I don't know. He should know.
How?
Hey,
Dad's-
I've been busy
is
coughing
home.
up a lung.
question for you. Did
What's your thoughts on slit throats and ladies ripping them open till they bleed
Did,
everywhere and die?
did the old lady seem like she was a little off her rocker?
No.
Huh. Well, how do I say this?
She's dead, Peter.
Yeah, that's it.
She what?
Yeah, she killed herself.
Yeah, she killed herself.
Oh my god. It's horrible.
Yeah.
She do it here? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
right.
took a letter
Railroad.
opener to her neck.
Jesus Christ. Did you guys see this? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some therapy sessions to deal with this.
I need fucking therapy sessions after this fucking accent.
The anger I'm seeing grow on Lenny's face.
It's amusing the hell out of me, though. That's right, he didn't listen.
It drives me nuts too, but it makes me feel so much better watching someone else get mad about it.
Asshole.
Hey,
What?
he's allowed to
I
express
meant
himself.
Brad.
He's got.
That's why I
he's
said
gonna be
what?
allowed to express himself as a player.
Yeah. Yeah. So
The look on your face right now.
It's so
is
annoying. But I gotta respect it. You gotta encourage your players to embrace that. Side of themselves. I couldn't think of a word that didn't sound really insulting. Because apparently I'm not nice tonight, so I'm working on it. I'm trying.
Hey, I made his shitty accent, but calls me a fat ass.
But you see, me calling your ass fat is what taught me a lesson. I didn't even see that I said it.
Awesome. I'm just a fucking martyr for the group tonight.
in more ways than one, you'll learn.
You're gonna learn today.
Gone learn today. Gone learn today.
Yeah, she's dead.
Jesus.
It's worse than that. She's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead. Sorry. Good.
Oh God, no.
All right. So at this point, it's
Yeah.
now 9 o'clock.
Let's just take this inside. See who our new manager is.
See who our new manager is.
Yeah, I totally.
Oh. Add that to the accent, and you just got that whole Southeast sound down right, baby.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
Fucking Southie kid.
Yeah,
Rocking
bud.
the Southie trash accent, kid. The Pats are playing, you know. Fucking
Tom Brady is
football kid.
fucking God,
Tom-
kid.
Let's go Pats.
Go Pats. Pats Nation.
Remember we were at the Power
The
Man
Brady
5000
Boys.
Wait,
concert?
shh. Hear that? That's our viewer count dropping.
Yeah, it's plummeting. Actually, no, pretty much everybody hates us. So,
No, decent storyteller, idiot players.
No, I meant the Patriots. Decent storyteller, idiot players. Oh, that dude's awesome, though, because he's like, I love listening to you guys be idiots. It's awesome. He's like, you guys are so stupid. I listen with my kid. Before it, I was like, thank you. Because it's
like, how much dumber can they get this?
Dude,
All right.
no. You guys, when it comes to Chronicles games, are idiots. Because you'll take every botch for that beat every time.
We're whores.
Every time, with the exception of one. There's only been one time, and I forget which one of you was smart enough to go, nah. You're like, not this one.
It was me against the Kerberoy.
That was one time. That was one time.
Yeah, I was
wanna
not going to
say
take
there
a
was
botch against the
another
Kerberoy.
time where you were like, no, I really don't want this one, and rolled against the botch. You're like,
I think
it
that
was
with Izzy.
Nick.
Huh?
I did that with Izzy in the Hunter session.
It could have been.
I was like, no, not Izzy.
So I think it's funny because He's not calling you guys idiots because you're bad players. He's calling you idiots because you're just harlots for the beats.
Just call us what we are.
What kind of botch pit would this be?
Nice.
We didn't take botches.
We're bloods.
All right, so at this point, are you guys all moving inside?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
It
So
won't affect the whole building.
you come inside with your slushy, wet feet from outside. It's very gross. Just because we're gonna mimic the weather of what's happening today. It's just
Are my really baggy jeans soggy on the bottom?
yeah.
Oh my god.
You see, it's funny
What
to
happened-
you
what happened to
because you've never
jumpsuit?
lived it.
What?
It's funny to you because you've never lived it. You missed out on the Jinko.
Oh, that's right.
I did not.
Oh, that's right.
Oh man.
I lived through the
You're
Jinko
Teenage
and
Dyer. I forgot.
Yeah, teenage dyer.
It wasn't built off dyer.
No, but I'm just saying,
Unintentionally.
not intentionally. You're like, I want to be a paranormal investigator who's really nerdy.
leather
Shit.
leather trench
The
coat.
leather trench coat and everything. I'm like, oh, great. This is fun. I want to relive my high school years. It's a good time for me. I loved it.
All right, so we go inside.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you head down to the mailroom. You notice, you walk inside, it smells of chemicals. Very much. Coarse chemicals. And you see the spot where she had bled out looks like a bit of a brighter white than the rest of the floor.
Not
Because they
surprised.
absolutely used, bleach and stuff like that to get rid of everything when they cleaned it up. But that almost makes it worse because now there's a faint outline, you know what I mean, of just brighter white than everything else of where Ethel bled out.
Would my character see anything different than these two in that area?
Right now, you don't see anything right now.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So, as you get there, that vice president comes back down again. He's like, hey guys, how was your weekend?
It was eventful, but it was okay.
All right. All right.
Dealt with it.
All right. How are you feeling, sport?
Nah,
You recognize him. He's the vice president of the company. He served under your father for years. He's always been at barbecues, cookouts, things like that. He's always been around. He's always been friendly to you.
I'm all right. I can do the day, I think.
All right. All right. I did actually get you a little bit of some. There's a box of Dayquil over there on the desk, as well as 2 bottles of water. I expect you to drink them.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I have both of you appointments midway through the week with a therapist, and he hands you both a card. And he goes, those are your scheduled times, respectively. He was like, if for some reason you can't make those appointed times or they don't work for you, just give a call, readjust. It's not going to be on your insurance. We're taking care of it already. And speaking of which, considering the fact that we're going to be, ongoing with this, we are starting a new program for you guys for the insurance program. You now have top-of-the-line care for the next 2 years. So you'll have no issues meeting these therapy bills. That's on us. All right?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's very unfortunate what you boys had to see the other day. So it's the least we could do. Now, until we find a supervisor, you guys are going to run the show down here all together. You guys know the job. You really don't need a point person. We kind of just... We had an old program that everybody got fired and phased out of, and she just was decent at her job, so we never got rid of her. It kind of put her in a state of tenure. That's why she was in charge. So for right now, it's going to be you 3. Peter, you're going to be running point if anybody needs point. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions, guys?
Good.
All good.
All right. Guys, have a good day. Take it easy. Get it done, but don't rush. Okay. And with that, he steps out. All right, you guys got stacks of mail all over the place, of course, like always.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Monday, right?
It's a Monday.
So it's gonna be a lot more mail.
Huh?
Monday than weekend deliveries.
It's a lot of mail. A lot of mail.
A lot of mail.
A lot of mail. Give you a willpower. No kidding. It's a lot of mail to sort. Give you a willpower
A
roll.
lot of mail.
Lot of mail.
Boy, that letter opener's looking real friendly.
Got mail.
The letter opener's looking really nice right now.
Just slowly, stroking the handle of the letter opener. You're like, I get it.
I knew you were meant for me.
Now.
All right.
All right.
I'll just take a section and just start sorting.
Likewise. Same thing.
What do you do, Peter?
Same.
Wow, you're all deviating from the course so well. All right, so
Is there,
after about 2 hours,
Suddenly, I start punching ghosts.
is there a package there?
huh?
Is there a package?
Yeah.
Is there a clear package?
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to look at the package.
Yeah, you would.
I would. I need to right now.
You take the bait every single time.
I know.
All right, so yeah, there's a package, 7th floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were asking about it for a reason.
Yeah, I just want to see if it was here.
It is.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my regular stuff.
Okay. So about 2 hours later, you finish doing the basic sorting. And you know in another 2 hours there'll probably be more mail coming in, but you guys managed to get it all broken down. So what now? Peter, your point. So the mail's all divided. How are you setting up who takes what?
How many floors are in the building again?
Did I ever say how many floors there are?
You said there was minimum 7. I thought you said 8.
Yeah, but I mean it's like a borderline skyscraper.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't
So
know.
it's an office building in Boston. Like it's gonna be at least 40 stories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll say it's about 40 stories.
What's our? I thought we had like a dedicated range for. Did I remember that wrong? I could be wrong.
I don't believe so.
Oh,
I thought we were responsible for like 1 through 8 or something like
No, I never said that.
that.
Mostly because I never had a plan as to how many stories or floors there were.
Eh.
So no. No, I'm not one of the storytellers who plots out every detail, okay? I got bigger things to worry about for the story.
Like
Like
the
grossing
players?
people out and scaring the hell out of you.
Oh.
All right.
Well.
Well,
I ain't riding that elevator again.
Yeah. Stairs.
Right.
You're gonna take the stairs.
Don't
40 stories.
don't take that elevator right there. That one's got some
What's your
problems.
stamina, Nick?
3.
Oh, okay.
uh,
Brett, what's your stamina?
3.
Stairman.
How the hell would both of you have? I mean, I can understand because you're always like running from the cops. You're a car thief. Why would your guy have stamina 3, Nick?
Because the other 2 were strength and dexterity.
because he was busy chasing poltergeists.
You get winded when you chase the poltergeist. All right, so how are you guys dividing this up?
I'll take.
I'll take the top 13. Or sorry, the very top. What was it? Is it 40?
It's 40 stories, yeah. But he's not afraid of the elevator.
I'll take the bottom 6.
Just I point out the elevator that had the problem, by the way. Just don't take that one.
Well, we gotta divide that even. It's 3 of us. It's 40 floors. We just have to take the extra floor. 13, 13, 13.
Who are you
Takes
Who
one.
are you telling to take the extra floor?
Alright, we'll do this fair. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, players, rock paper scissors. Something I did not expect to happen in a Chronicles of Darkness game, but
Mistake number 1 when it comes to us.
So, is it who wins who takes the floor? Because there's 3 of us.
First one out takes it.
now what floor number is the extra floor?
We all know what floor number it's going to be. Don't patronize me, Chris.
Yeah, I was going with it. All right,
I
that's
think all
fair.
3 of us would know.
Yeah. All right, the
Brad,
players
shut
of the
up.
watch pit. Hey, it's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3?
Yeah.
Fine.
Alright, first one out takes that floor. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Wow.
All
Wow.
right, good job. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh no.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What?
Yes!
Oh
yeah,
no.
but he broke
That's a
you.
three-way
Oh,
tie.
then he breaks
And
you.
he-
Fuck,
and
I'm
you're
getting
out.
7.
It looks like we're both on this floor. We both take 7.
Perfect.
The
What a
original
wonderful
2,
world
'cause
this
someone
turned
was
out to
playing
be.
Hockey.
What's that?
Said, yeah, the first 2, because someone was playing hockey.
Meanwhile, the car thief is skating away free. Yay! He's like going with the ghosties. Whee!
See ya, boys.
He just leaves.
Yep.
Give
right,
me
fine.
an intelligence check.
Oh,
Give me an intelligence
Negative
check.
dice.
Give me an intelligence plus. I didn't give you.
I gotta fix it.
Yerp. Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's just like first session, all over again.
Hey.
Yay.
How do you like Geist?
I like it.
Roll one more for me.
Really?
No, roll two more
No.
for me. Two.
Oh, wait, I'm not wearing my guy's shirt today.
One. All right. So you have a fit of inspiration, though. If you guys have to take the shitty floor,
I
then
think I know where you're going with
Go
this.
ahead.
Fine. If we have to take the shitty floor, you have to take the elevator.
I ain't taking that elevator.
Then you get the 7th floor.
No, but he's got this other.
I'm walking.
elevators.
I'm
He's
taking
not
the stairs. I don't care.
You're not
taking
gonna
the
take
stairs.
any elevator. You're just gonna walk. Oh, I'm gonna
I'm-
penalize the shit out.
I'm gonna
of you,
take my time. They said take my time.
man. You really gonna do that?
I
You
said
sure it's what you want to do?
the last time I said
Brad,
I'd be taking the
yes
carts.
or no? Are you sure that's what you're going to do?
Probably for a few floors, and then I'll probably just take the other elevator.
No. It's either yes or no.
I'm not taking that other elevator.
There's two elevators. You don't
Yeah.
have to take the shitty elevator.
I would be taking the other one if I'm taking any of them.
But are you taking the elevator, Bradley?
Yes.
So are you taking the elevator?
Yeah.
Or
the
not?
other elevator.
All right.
Seeing as there's a lot more to do this this day.
What was that?
All right. Fine. I'll make you a deal. If we're taking the crappy floor, you gotta take one of our floors each.
Whatever.
Fine.
This is such an infantile situation. Hold on. I'm rolling something.
Oh joy!
He's rolling for the ghost of Ethel. Oh no.
All right. So, how are you guys proceeding? Are you guys gonna do 7th floor last? Or are you gonna do it first? Meanwhile, Brad, I'm just gonna separate you from the story right now.
Yeah.
You just go upstairs. You're like, "Meh," and leave.
I don't even care.
And you did take the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got next.
Sorry,
All right,
yeah.
Look, let's just save it for last. That way we get the majority of our work done.
I'm good with that. I'm good
Alright.
with that. All right.
All right.
Save it for last.
Oh wait, which? Uh oh, I'm catching something right now. He took the elevator up already, right? Oh, look at that. Nick is getting savvy. Nick is gonna walk up the stairs to the first floor.
Damn it! You dodged that one, Nick. But the question is, did everybody dodge my plans?
I
All right,
know.
so Brad looks at you with a grin and here, ding, and he leaves. Give me a wits and investigation, Nick.
What's a Nick roll?
A botch roll.
Do not botch.
Do it up. Hmm.
Tell me you get at least 2.
I got one.
But 2 1s.
And 2 1s. Save me, but I got a 1.
The twitch, the eye twitch.
I got a 9. Wow. What great mage dice I have.
What dice is that?
Mage.
You bought mage dice?
Yeah, I told you this.
You didn't tell me you bought mage dice.
Yeah, I have mage dice.
You never told me you bought
I
mage dice.
sent you a picture.
No, you really bought Mage Awakening dice?
Yeah. And they failed me.
That's because you're not a mage right
You're
now.
not a mage.
Oh, time
Yeah.
out, time out, time out.
Boy.
I mean, are they truly your dice
Yeah.
until you botch on the first roll?
Well, I got 2 1s. I got saved by 1 9.
For the sake of experimentation. So Nick bought Mage Awakening dice. They had to be at least $80.
No, actually, I got that's the reason why I got them. They came down to like 50.
That's not
45?
bad.
Or
That's
50.
not bad.
So there was only one set.
You bastard.
I took it for myself.
Smart man.
Just a test of Mage dice rolling 5.
Roll
Yeah,
for a
one's the
spell.
way.
Chris, you're rolling for a spell now.
All right.
So you got two sets of 1s in those dice.
Yeah, but I also got a success in each one as well. So
Yeah,
ones don't count as long as I get a success.
Yeah, so we just tied.
Yeah, well, I'm not rolling against you. I'm checking to see how they would do
okay.
if I was casting. So we'll say Gnosis of 3,
Okay.
Space of 2,
Okay.
Death of 2. I'm locating the weak spot in an iron beam, and I'm using forces. I'm weakening it.
All ones.
That'd be pretty funny. Nope, Brad was absolutely right. I got a cast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them being 10s. 4. Not bad.
You're not casting any spells, Nick.
I know.
He doesn't know how to either, so they're gonna keep failing him until he learns mage.
Uh-oh.
All right, but I will give you a hint because you didn't get the full clip. So as he goes in the elevator and you see the door slowly kind of shutting, you could swear for just a second you see like a metallic glint out of his pocket before the door shut.
Metallic glint out of his pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's packet.
I wish.
Do you want to give me a wits plus occult?
Before I do that, is the letter opener anywhere in sight?
You left the room.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah, you guys went to go pick up the mail.
Yeah, sure. So what was the roll you asked me to do?
Well, what are you gonna do? What do you want to do? Explain to me.
Caught in a rock and hard place. What I saw. It was just a glint of metal.
Yeah, but I mean, do you want to go with the train of thought you had?
What, to not take the elevator?
No, yeah, the part where you asked me about
The
something.
letter opener?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that train of thought. I mean,
All
that's
right.
where I would naturally.
So go give me a quick wits and investigation. I'd get at least 2. Oh, he's killing it.
Three. No, 3 or 4. I forget which one.
First, you raise a quizzical eyebrow up as your brain starts going into overdrive, and then click, you're like, hey, wait a minute. Where's the letter opener? And you kind of, you dash back into the mailroom and you look. The letter opener that was on the table a few minutes ago is not there anymore.
I pick up my phone and call his phone number because I have it.
It immediately goes just to voicemail.
Oh, perfect. What floor did he go to?
Well, it goes right to, it rings once and it gives you kind of a staticky thing and it feels like it got disconnected.
I'm gonna shoot him a text.
It just goes red and goes message not sent.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
You get any signal in here right now?
I look at my phone.
Full signal.
Yeah.
Hey, do you mind dialing a number for me, please?
Sure.
All right, I give him his number.
I dial it.
Give me a wits and investigation as well.
Suddenly can't phone. Call for help. Help! Help!
Amazing.
Got so mad at you for that.
Well, the key thing about that we forgot to talk about
4.
is that what's his name was in Windows here.
You never told me.
What?
You never told me.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so as you guys start trying to call and you keep trying to, get through, suddenly your text messages start blowing up.
Mine?
Both of you.
Okay.
Brad, meanwhile, while you're going up in the elevator, you start getting this text as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can check your phone.
Oh, damn it.
No, is it upstairs or something?
I just plugged in.
Oh, you don't got to worry about
Is
that.
it the same?
It's the same.
There you go.
3, 10, 1. What? Okay.
Brad, give me a wits roll.
1 success.
All right, you kind of, as you're moving around, you're holding the stuff in your pocket, like, holding your stuff in your arms. You feel something get kind of, there's something in your pocket. You normally don't carry, too many tools.
No. I'll reach for it and just kind of grab whatever the heck it is.
All right, as you reach down and take it out in your pocket, you realize it's the letter opener from downstairs. And it's, it's silver. It's like the nice little silver ornate one.
Uh-huh.
And you give me a willpower roll.
Did Lenny do good, Chris?
I did good.
2 successes.
All right. With your brother and everything that's happening right now, you're just
I'm not
That's
taking
what I
heed.
read initially. The first message.
right now with, everything the way it is. Life's just kind of really hard right now. You know what I mean? You're under a lot of pressure. You had that case that was just dismissed, but he could take you down anytime he wants to. And you're kind of wondering, do you really want to deal with all this stuff?
That's not me.
Give me an intelligence roll. supposed to blow up my spot that quickly, though, Lenny. I'm supposed to give it a little time. And they never were supposed to show the rest of the class.
2 successes.
We're a team.
You know, you're wondering how smart it is that you actually keep that with you in the first place. So, you guys, you're downstairs. Both of you give me an intelligence roll.
So you just had me roll for no reason.
What are you talking about?
You had me do a wits and investigation.
No, that's not. Different thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get one this time around.
1.
So, as you guys look at the numbers that pop up on your cell phone, you don't recognize, like, who's sending you these texts. At first, it just was you not going through. But they start coming, you start getting bombarded by those. And you just cannot figure out what they mean.
Is it just saying unknown number?
No,
what's it saying?
it's coming up with numbers, but it's like 13 with a plus symbol in the front.
Oh, okay, so it's not the same unknown number that I've been getting hit with. It's a different unknown number. Hey man, do I notice his phone goes at the same time?
Yep.
Well, what's your phone say?
It's just a bunch of random numbers.
Mine too. How many floors does this building have?
Now, for the sake of everybody listening, by the way, just so you understand, they keep getting texts that say 14, 5, 3, and 11 over and over again. And they keep sending just those numbers to them repeatedly.
Like around 40.
40?
I think it's what my dad said.
So, Brad, you're still in the elevator. What are you doing? You're looking at the letter opener in fascination.
Huh.
You realize it's nice.
Yeah.
It's actually very nicely designed. And it looks like, again, like I said, it's silver.
Yeah.
Probably has some value.
Maybe I'm more annoyed that somebody snuck it into my person.
Yeah, but part of you has to wonder that you're so used to stealing. Did you maybe put that in your pocket yourself? It's been a long weekend and you were drinking pretty hard.
True. Maybe.
So what are you gonna do?
I'll put it back in my pocket, at least for now.
All right.
Just because what do I got with me right now? Just
Box
the
full of mail.
carrying totes and the.
Yeah, just a box full of mail.
Okay. I'll just put it in my pocket for right now.
Okay. You two down below. What are you guys
Hi.
up to now? What are you gonna do? Do you want to give me another intelligence roll?
Yeah.
I got one success.
Are you? You know what? Did you add your investigation to it?
No.
All right, go ahead. Add your investigation, just so we can expedite this process a little bit.
Still only one success.
An additional one, or just that one?
Just that one.
Lenny?
Oh, I didn't get any.
Okay.
I
All
did
right.
it just now, but that doesn't count.
Well, you guys realize you're gonna be late to getting the mail up. So what are you gonna do?
Floor 14.
Sure.
All right. So you guys gonna take the stairs?
I am.
You see him start to go for the stairs, even though there's a fully functioning elevator right there.
What are you doing? Why don't you just take the elevator?
Don't want to take that elevator, man. Malfunctions. We got stuck.
Okay, it seems to be working all right, just fine now.
I'm not taking the elevator, man.
All right.
I'll meet you up there if you really want to, but I highly advise taking that elevator.
Why?
Because
I pushed the button. Go.
Okay.
all right, I'll
It's-
see you up there, man.
See up there.
Unleash the Southie. He said, "Don't go in. It's not OSHA certified." Last session. Here we go.
All right. So ding, the elevator pops open.
Going to floor 14.
All right.
The only thing that makes you a little more unnerved, Nick, than watching him step inside that elevator, is looking at the gaunt 7.5-foot man standing in the corner, grinning with a mouth all too wide, with teeth far too large for its mouth right behind him as the door slowly shuts on him.
I warned him.
All right.
Is it the one with the arms hanging
Yeah,
down?
same guy. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh.
It's your boy. It's your boy hanging out in the elevators again. Back at it.
Back
I
at it
start
with the
walking
elevator
up to floor
spook.
14.
Back at it with the elevator spookiness.
On today's prank.
It's like punked. Except for actual ghosts are in it. Okay. What are you doing, Nick?
I'm walking up the stairs.
All right. So Lenny, was floor 1,
I should have taken the elevators.
floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, floor 5, and the lights start to flicker in the elevator. It starts to shake a little bit. It goes. It just sits still for a second. The lights turn off, and those backup orange lights pop in the back corners. It just for a second, you could swear you feel a hand rest on your shoulder. Just for a second, with a hand that feels impossibly large, with fingers even larger. And then the lights turn back on and it starts going right back up. 6, 7, ding! And the elevator pops open. Stepping out.
No, I'm going to floor 14.
You are going to floor 14?
I said 14.
Oh,
Yeah.
it stops on 7 anyways.
I hit 14.
Hugh.
The doors go and they won't close. And then the little hazard lights pop on the elevator, like when they're having an error, like the screen turns. It goes, "We're sorry. Please step to the neighboring vehicle. We're sorry. Please step to the neighboring vehicle. We're sorry." It just kind of keeps repeating that.
I'm just going to bite the bullet.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Go ahead. I'm going to step out,
All right.
go to the other elevator, and hit up.
All right. So you come out of the elevator, and you can't help but notice the fact that, again, like always, it just seems like a ghost town. Again, at the end of the hallway, you see that, you see Esteban with his back turned to you, just looking off into something else, plotting out, doing something, whatever. And you step out, and you turn, you hit the button for the other elevator, and from right behind your ear, he goes, "Oh, hello, mail boy." And it's Esteban.
Morning.
He's like, "How have you been? I missed you last week."
Bit under the weather, but I'm okay now.
Oh, I know how that is. I myself have not been feeling quite natural. Can I give you a throat lozenge or a bottle of water?
No, I'm all set, thanks. I have some...
How's your father?
He's well, sir. Thank you.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear. He doesn't make his way down here often enough anymore.
He always tells me he's got a lot.
Tell me,
going
how's
on.
the training going?
It's
Is
going
it good?
okay. It's, yeah.
Excellent. Try to follow in your father's footsteps?
Yes, sir.
You know, your father, he's a man of unique character. He's had to step on a couple of people's backs to get where he is. But you do whatever you have to get the job done, right?
That's what he
How's
tells
your
me.
mother?
She's well, thank you.
Is she?
Yeah.
Tell me, is she still wearing that wonderful perfume that she's always wearing? I think it was Shalimar. Yes, it was Shalimar. She's well then.
Sure, women.
I guess.
And your brother?
Be good, thanks.
And your sister?
Okay.
Your dog? He kind of tilts his head quizzically. You never really noticed how parchment thin his skin seems to rest against his bones. How old is he? You really start to question this. Because you don't really see him up close very often, and you've certainly never seen him this up close before.
My skin's not tight.
Toy!
Another Sunny reference, just...
No, I get it.
Okay.
I get it. You notice his eyes seem sunken in. His skin, even though parchment thin, also almost seems to have the yellow of jaundice. You know what I mean? He's like, "Did you ever go to college?"
No, sir.
Yeah, I
didn't.
did. I went to a school over here. He's like, it was some time ago now, though. It's been closed down.
What school was it?
Oh, it was a school, actually. It wasn't quite in Boston. It was in Rhode Island. It was a nice school.
Nice.
Bloomwell, I believe it was. Yes, Bloomwell. School of Finance.
How did you like it?
I liked it enough to burn it to the ground. Have a good day. And he turns around and walks away.
I
Here,
start pushing the button even more frantically.
as soon as you turn back around, the elevator door's already open. You could swear you didn't even hear it.
I'm getting the hell in, hitting 14 about 18 times.
All right, for a moment, the door doesn't shut, and his back's to you again, like he always stands. And then, right as the door shut and you blink and look back, he's facing you, with half the distance drawn, head tilted, fingers interwoven. And then he pulls one free, and as the doors wave shut, he just gives the tiniest, friendliest little finger waggling wave goodbye. And then the door shuts. Then you also come to another realization that you went to this floor, but your boy over there taking the stairs is the one with all the mail and the package. Which means you are going to end up going back to that floor. Brad!
Hi.
The elevator door opens. You
All
bringing in the mail?
Yep.
Good. I'm done with you for now. There's nothing else I can do with your story.
Cool.
So,
I help.
right now, I mean,
I didn't take any time at all.
you lost rock, paper, scissors. You just gotta, it is what it is.
No, I won.
Oh yeah, he won.
Oh, you know what I mean.
I win. I don't have to get subjected
All right.
to what's going on.
So, right as the elevator door dings open and you step out to floor 14, he gets there breathing friggin' heavy as hell, sweat soaking into his shitty little Walmart button-up shirt.
My leather.
No, you're not wearing leather
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
no,
You're
that's
not allowed to
leather.
wear it.
leather. Yeah.
Leather. He got that jacket straight out of a White Snake music video.
Does it come with a free
Is
tonic
this
and tan?
love? Ding, ding, ding. Okay. So you see him hop out of the elevator, and even though you're all sweaty and gross, he looks like like a bit unraveled.
Am I like?
Yeah.
Like pulling it
Yeah,
all
yeah.
up?
Oh yeah, you're a mess. You're
Oh,
just
yeah.
like pulling the bag in. You stopped carrying, like, if you went to floor 14, you stopped being able to carry it on floor 3.
Peter. Peter.
Okay.
Hey, Trevor.
Hey, Trevor.
Peter.
Yeah, you're already just standing there, and you see him just haul the thing out of the other door.
I'm gonna go help him.
Hold on. Before odds or evens, Nick.
Oh no.
Can we?
Call it right, because I know exactly what
I
he's
know
gonna
what's
do.
happening too.
Odds
It's
or
gonna
evens?
be the box that goes flying down the
The
floor.
odds
People
or
like,
evens.
Odds.
Above 5 or below 5.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Come
Oh my
on.
God! Let's just
It's
cut
gonna be below 5.
That's like
it's gonna
as-
be a 1.
cut him off right at the
That's
Below
like a
5
50,
odds?
50 on
Below
a
5
50.
odds. It's gonna be a 1.
Opposite of what you asked for.
Literally the
Perfect.
Literally the antithesis.
All right,
Of
so
what you
you
said.
had it all in like one big bag, and as you go to pull it through the door as it's shutting, it got wedged, and the bag just rips, and the mail goes poof, it blows inward at you like a blossoming flower of
need a-
paper, and the box flies and bashes you in the head. It doesn't give you an actual level of damage, but you have a nasty red square welt from where the corner of the box smacked you.
need a better system than this.
Man, I'm so glad every day we come into this job, we spread the mail all across the floor.
I look at him dead in the eye. We do. It's called an elevator.
How did I get here at the same time you did?
Other people use the elevator, Izzy.
You're not gonna tell him what happened?
Is that a lie?
You're not gonna even mention it? Give me a wits plus subterfuge, both of you. I want to roll. Brad, give me a dex plus crafts roll. Brad.
I got 1.
I got 1 as well on 1 die.
I got 4 on 2.
Oh wow. Did you really?
So you really lied.
You are just like, absolutely other people use the elevator.
Brad, you got 1?
Good job, you got the mail in the box. All right. I want to let you roll, man.
Do I see that ghost anywhere behind him? He's in the elevator.
I know you don't see it,
Okay.
and then right as the door's closing behind him, though, from like the front of the elevator, you just see the top of his head dip down, upside down from the top of the elevator. He was holding onto the ceiling, and then cling, shuts.
I hate that guy.
I want to have second sight.
Nothing, Lenny. Don't worry about it. Use the elevator. Is this love? Oh man, it's in my head. Damn you, White Snake.
So is the mail like everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I scrambled and start picking it all up.
You realize that there were extra bags down in the mailroom. It's gonna be really difficult to get all this mail back and forth the way it is. Be real useful if someone could go get that mail bag.
Izzy, go get the other bag. I'll take care of this.
Can I just jump off the top of these 14 flights of stairs back down to the bottom?
As the door shut, by the
superhero
way,
entrance.
at this point, finally the door shuts because it hadn't shut before. And as it shuts, you see there's a sign on the door.
Say,
Closed for maintenance. You want to try to open the door?
I feel like the gods are
Do you
aligning.
want to try to open the door, Nick?
Which one? The one I just came through?
Yeah? The one that says closed for maintenance behind it?
I just came through it, so how can
Yeah.
it close?
It doesn't mean the lock's broken on both sides, Nick.
The look of disappointment on your face right now.
All right, I'm gonna go get my train ticket and just go to the elevator.
Hugh.
I'm grabbing the box.
Are you even trying the door?
I could.
It's up to you. Oh, all right, what do you want to do? I could. Good for you. Yeah, you can do a lot of things. What do you want to do? It's
I'll-
role play. I'm not telling you how to do it.
I'm gonna help him pick up the mail.
Well, where are you going to put it?
Say,
Where are you going to put the mail that you're picking up?
Bend over, Nick. I'll show you where to put it.
Woo! Hey, Mr. Postman, send me a package. Yeah, it felt right.
The baggage vault.
All right. So, am I going to go get the mail bags?
It's talking to you.
Yeah. You ripped the bag. You should go get it.
For all the players out there, you don't see Nick's face right now, but it is a displeased face.
All right. Fine, I'll take the elevator.
You're not even trying the door?
I'll try the door.
Are you sure?
I don't.
Are you positive it's what you want to do?
Knowing him, he doesn't
Come on,
wanna
Nick. What do you want to do?
more.
Try the elevator
I'm,
or try the door?
I'd rather try the door because I can't.
Give me an
open it.
intelligence roll.
No, I didn't get any successes.
You didn't get a single success?
No.
All right. So which way are you going? What are you trying?
Well, I'm obviously grabbing the box, regardless of which way I'm going. The parcel.
Okay.
And
Choose a direction, buddy. Pretend to choose your own adventure.
choose my own adventure.
It's like Goosebumps, the
well,
old
I
ones.
just came
Which
from
page
the
you wanna go
stairs,
to?
and there was nothing that was wrong with it.
No, but you came for the stairs, but the door is what would have the problem, Nick. You're really having trouble grasping this.
Why?
I know,
why
why
is my
doesn't-
biggest enemy a door right now?
Or an elevator.
Or an elevator? The inanimate object. I'm gonna try the door, but I'm gonna have the box with me.
It's like Sophie's
You
Choice
trying the door?
office
Yeah, I'll try
challenge.
the door.
Nick gets ready to wail on the door.
It opens.
Opens.
Yep.
All right.
You going down those stairs by yourself, Nick?
Have to.
Do you?
I yelled. He's like, can I yell to him and make it fast?
Sure.
Thank you.
Do I have a new belt on?
Nope.
I want a belt.
After the weekend you had, dude, at the hospital stuff, the belt was the last thing on your mind.
He gets a belt. He strangles himself on the stairs.
Is there any? Is there like a cafeteria anywhere near me? 15th
It's on the
floor?
bottom. No, it's on the bottom floor.
All right. Okay. So.
Look at this motherfucker trying to get it like a takeout bag, like it's a go bag. I know what he's thinking.
Yeah, you know what
I know exactly what you're thinking. That's why I'm not letting it happen.
Yeah. So I go walking back down the stairs.
All right. Give me a perception check. Sounds right. Yep. So as you're going down this stairway, allow me to describe it to you.
Okay.
It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's a 4-walled stairway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the stairs spiral down and up. Like, it's very
Yeah.
basic. You know, you kind of look up, and as you're going down the stairs, you know how they got the basic stair shape? When you look up, it's the reverse. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
And as you start to go down the stairs, and you kind of hear something. It's like clack, 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 like clack, clack, clack. And
I hear
it starts sounding
scraping, don't
faster. It sounds like skittering.
From up top or down
It
below?
sounds like it's above you.
All right, I keep going down then.
You feel like there's eyes on you. You feel like there's something going on. Do you want to turn in the direction of what you hear and take a look, see if you can see anything?
No, I'm gonna keep. walking.
All right.
They have no power if I
Give
don't
me
acknowledge them.
another check. As you speed up and start to go faster, you realize so does the sounds. Give me a willpower check.
What's the willpower check?
You roll your friggin' willpower. Yes, you have. I've absolutely had you roll willpower checks.
Made him roll humanity a lot.
That you did.
All right.
On that.
It is not strong enough. Okay.
Yeah.
As you start to move
Choo-choo.
faster,
Choo-choo.
one success isn't enough, dude. I'm sorry, it's not. If you heard something skittering and sounding something pursuing you, how hard would it be for you to not look? Honestly.
Yeah.
And now what if it happened twice? Admit it, Nick. I want to hear you say it so you don't think I'm railroading. Say it. Would you, in real life, look?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nick?
Probably.
Probably.
That's all you're getting.
Nick? Because you just won't give in. He just
No.
will not give that last inch. He would absolutely look.
Just say you're bolt
All right.
out the door.
I'll give you a choice.
Yeah.
You can either continue the way you're going and look, or you could burst through the closest door onto another floor
I know what floor.
and hope for the best.
I know what floor it would be if I burst through that door.
You're not even looking at the floors.
I'll look at.
Choose your destiny.
I'll look at what's behind me then.
You're gonna look?
Yeah, because I know what floor I'm gonna burst into.
We all know what floor it's gonna be.
Oh, you all of a sudden went down 7 flights of stairs.
Well, let's not insult anyone's intelligence here.
Everyone's catching on.
There's no secrets there. Although I have been throwing loops for people in this game, so maybe. All right.
It ain't gonna be one of those times right now, though.
Probably not. Okay. Actually, now are you committing to that decision?
yeah, because
Just so you know, it would have been floor 10.
Oh, okay.
But
But now,
that ship has sailed. And now you get to look at the wonderful whatever. As you turn and look behind you as you're dashing downwards, are you stopping and looking? Or are you going to try to keep running and look?
I do not want to keep running and look. I'm gonna stop and look for a second. 'Cause if I kept running,
Yeah.
I'm gonna trip.
Smart call. You turn and look. And as you turn and look, the skittering stops. But that's only because you stopped. You turn, and behind you, you see nothing. But as you look up under the reverse stairs above you, just a little bit behind, there is a naked woman with extremely long fingernails and toenails, gouging into the metal, scraping off fresh slices of silver under the levels of, under the first layer. Her neck is broken at an impossible angle, her eyes wide, both frightened and angry. Her nose is broken out of place, her jaw hanging agape to the left. And as you turn and look at it, her head just starts shaking extremely violently and quickly as she lets out an unearthly howl, snaps her teeth at you, and starts fucking rushing at you, rushing in your direction.
From up above me?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Like, so she's jumping to hit me?
No, she's rushing towards you because she was still a little bit behind and above.
Oh, okay.
But she's closing that distance real fucking fast.
All right, I'm running down the stairs.
Give me a Dex plus Athletics. Brad, beat it.
Don't you make me repeat it?
That one was too easy.
What? I'm paying attention to what's happening again.
Athletics or stamina, did you say?
Athletics.
Okay.
Stamina's getting tired. Athletics is like being nimble.
I got one.
I'll give it to you. All right, so you're rushing down. Let me have her.
Are we going mage dice against mage dice?
No, I'm using World of Darkness dice.
Oh, okay.
But I'm actually not even going to use these because it's not.
It's an enemy.
Not even that. It's not the. You got one, right?
Yeah.
She's keeping pace with you. We're gonna do this 3 times.
Okay. Same thing. You're my -1 each time.
Yeah, I'll give you the benefit here.
Okay.
So how many dice are you rolling?
4.
Okay,
4
so that
dice.
still gives you a lead.
One.
Tied.
So 2 more times.
You just gotta keep ahead.
1.
Okay, she falls behind a little bit. Last one. As long as I don't get 2 successes, you don't get 0. Go ahead, Nick.
2. That's gonna be. You could tie.
What did I get? All right. Right
4 successes.
as you burst through the bottom floor door, she lets out a screech and her arm outstretches, trying to pull you in, but instead she just manages to rip off a scrap of the back of your shirt. She managed to do tangible physical damage, and you burst through the door. You look through the small little rectangular glass with the metal chain inside, and you see, like, you kind of look inside, you don't see her anymore, and then her face blasts against the glass, and you stumble back in shock and fall on your ass. And then she just and then she does the thing that you probably expected least. She smiles, winks, and she's gone.
Blows him a kiss.
It's the most action Izzy's ever gotten.
Seriously. She was naked, though.
So where she lie on the 10 scale?
Brad. Hi. You finished delivering your mail.
All right.
What are you doing? You heading back to the bottom floor?
Yep. I'm done with my work for the day. So at least for now, I can start working on whatever came in now. Next.
All right. So you head back down to the bottom floor?
Yep.
All right. Nick.
Yep.
The haunted elevator dings, and you see a form step out. And it's Julian! He's like, what's up?
Wait. I didn't take that elevator.
You didn't choose. You just took an elevator. You don't know the fucking difference, really. You have the attention span of a tsetse fly.
I'm average.
No, but you have the attention span of a tsetse fly. You walk in and you see, you see Izzy on the floor, just breathing super heavy, sweat through his cheap button-down shirt. Just, and Izzy just now starts to process: is this job worth it?
If this was any other day, did you see something crazy again?
The stairs aren't even safe anymore. The stairs.
What?
How can I do my job when I can't take the elevator or even the stairs?
All right.
There was
Take-
a time where Nick once thought second sight was a gift.
Okay. Stand up.
And then I taught him
Stand
it's
up.
not a gift.
take
You
a breather.
learn today.
You
Okay.
gonna learn today.
Tell me what happened.
I don't even know how to describe it.
One more breath.
Yeah, there was a ghost on the ceiling. It chased me 14 floors down.
Brad, intelligence plus empathy.
1. He don't give a fuck.
That's
What,
the only one I
what was
can-
the first? What was the first one?
Intelligence
Oh.
and empathy.
present? Who I confide in?
No successes.
You start to wonder if he's legit crazy.
I did see a man floating 2 days ago.
Yep, you did.
Yeah, but you also remember that you were drinking pretty hard the night before. And you have to wonder, did you sweat it all out or not?
All right.
Because there is a chance that even though, the character sheet of Izzy seems like he has second sight. I don't know. Izzy just sounds like a female name to me, so sorry.
Isabel.
Yeah. What if there's a chance that I'm not just screwing with you and letting Nick think that he has second sight, but in reality,
I have second sight.
Everyone has second sight.
But Nick,
but Nick.
the ghosts don't really exist at all. All right.
Give me another empathy roll. What's an empathy roll, Brad?
One success.
Damn it. All right, you know how to talk to him with kindness without sounding patronizing.
All right. Okay, so now there's something in the stairs. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you avoid the stairs then, and just take the one last elevator. Okay.
All right.
Okay. By the way, do you or your buddy over there, wherever he is, do either of you guys like playing jokes? Joking around, hiding things?
No. What?
Brad, give me an intelligence roll. Wits. And let me see your sheet real quick. Give me a wits plus larceny roll. Sorry.
3 successes.
You go to start to say something about that,
Yeah.
and before you actually even finish saying the first word,
Mm-hmm.
your finger kind of finds the tip of it,
Mhm.
and you realize that it's very ornate. It seems like an antique. If you tell him about this, they're just looking at it like a regular letter opener. You know this thing is worth money, and there's a chance that if you mention anything, he's going to ask for it or he's going to try to turn it in. Because don't forget, that is an item someone used to kill themselves, and it could even be evidence to be used against you if they wanted to say you tried to do it.
Why would I want to keep it then?
So nobody else can have it. They could use it as evidence against you. Your hands have been on this. It's got your fingerprints. It's got her blood.
Only on the tip of it, which went into
The
her
handle.
neck. I didn't
have-
touch it by the handle.
That's That's
No.
why. That's why I was saying it felt ornate.
In
And
the
when you had it in the elevator in the first place,
in
that wasn't the bladed side, dude.
no in the session that she
Right,
killed
I'm not
herself,
talking
I handed
about
to her
that.
tip first.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
I was saying earlier when you were in the elevator and realized it was in your pocket. Since then, you've had your fingerprints on it.
Oh.
Why are you confused?
It doesn't make sense to me.
Explain to me why it doesn't make sense.
It
Seems the police forgot to take that piece of evidence.
okay. So
Now it's got her blood and your fingerprints on it. So if someone else were to get that and turn it in, well, things could go very bad for you. On top of that, it seems like an antique and it's worth money. So if you cleaned it up and fenced it, you might even have the money to post bail for your brother if they offer it.
I'm going to lose my. I will get in trouble for doing that if I get caught.
If you get caught.
Why do I want to do something stupid?
But you
like
have a
3
high enough larceny with your roll, for example. If you didn't even realize it was in your pocket, how would anybody else? And you got 3 successes on that larceny roll, so you absolutely believe all of this.
Okay.
You are a thief after all. As you admitted.
I am. Car thief. Car thief.
No, a thief. You are a car thief primarily, but if you'll steal cars, you really don't mind stealing other crap. That's a fact. And now, Izzy having these problems. What if someone accused Izzy of this, and Izzy was like, no, look, I even have this. This person gave it to me. That's one more person to hold stuff over your head, Brad. So tell me, are you still going to say something? Because your roll says otherwise.
Well, then I would be going against my roll. So
I'll give you a chance to roll wits plus. Let me see your sheet one more time. Let me see. No, I'll. I will let you roll. Intelligence plus subterfuge to see if you think it's a wiser roll. And that gives you a roll, I think, higher than your other one.
But with only 1 success.
So what would your character do, Brad?
Well, I guess my dice are telling me that I'm not saying anything.
Brad's so annoyed right now. I trapped him with his own dice. He got railroaded by his own dice. Choo choo, the dice bag says. I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did.
No, put your dice in the hat, man. Put your dice in there. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
He actually did put his dice in the hat. All right, so where do we leave off with that? Like story-wise?
You were explaining what
I
happened.
put my thumb in my pocket and I don't say anything. Just. So don't take the stairs, take the elevator. I'm gonna go and see if there's anything else to do.
You
You guys all set too?
we like every single time we have absolutely screwed it up. I need to bring these bags up there. However, where's the cafeteria in relation to where I am?
The base floor with the lobby and stuff.
Yeah, I'm at the base floor.
You're in the basement right now. It's on the base floor, so it's up one more level.
All right, I need to bring these bags to him, but I need to make a stop at the base level.
I missed the question. I'm sorry.
I said I'm gonna take these bags up. I need to make a stop at the base floor first.
Who are you saying that to?
Him.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going into the mailroom and just gonna wait for whatever's next.
What do you mean you're gonna wait for whatever's next?
You said, what was it? This is all the weekend mail, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
oh,
waiting
okay.
for-
No, I thought it sounded like a douchey thing. Like I'm just mad. I'm
No.
gonna go in there.
No.
Wait for the storyteller to do whatever he's gonna do.
No, I'm actually
I
waiting
was
for
like,
the
wow.
mail.
All right.
No, I'm just waiting for the mail to actually come in for the next session because they're still going. So
All right.
I already did my work.
So you're now down the bottom floor. You had your words. Lenny, you're still up on the 14th floor. You're picking up the mail, right?
Yep.
You look over beside you and someone's helping you pick up the mail.
Okay. Do I know who they are?
It seems like you've had a nasty spill. You look over and Mr. Krepkin is right beside you. helping you
Crept
gather
right
the
on in.
papers.
Right when
He's like, you
drop
need
the
to be more
mail."
careful.
Yes, there's.
You know, I haven't made it past the 7th floor in quite some time. Usually I go down below, but not up higher.
Oh,
So where's your father today? He turns, looks over at you. He's like,
I don't know. I'd assume in his office.
how is he, your father? He doesn't come down to floor 7 much anymore.
I've heard.
Not since the incident.
What incident?
And he holds you out a stack of of letters.
Oh, thank you.
You reach over to take them.
Yeah.
For just a moment, as you take the letters from his hand, he reaches over and puts his hand on top of yours. It kind of tilts his head, looking at the flesh on top of your hand. It pimples and bubbles under his grip in nervousness and quite possibly a nauseating experience. He goes, "You don't have the hands of a worker. Tell me, is this your first job?"
Yes, sir.
That's adorable. And he brings you here. And he's just staring at you as he smiles. He tilts his head. The way he's looking at you is you almost wonder if that's the way a spider looks at a fly when they land in the web. With that, he leans in close, inches away from your face. His head tilts down just a little bit, and he smiles again, the lips pulling up from above his upper row of teeth. They stay down with his bottom row, but for a moment, just for a moment, you can't believe anybody would ever file their teeth down. You could swear they were pointed for a moment. But then he just leans in, and he comes close and closer. You try and draw away. Like by reflex, you're just like, ah. But he reaches a hand quickly and grasps the other side of your head. He brings his mouth close to your ear and he whispers, he goes, "He never should have brought you here, Peter." And he just leans back and claps you on the back. "I'm just joking. Can you imagine?" He stands up, adjusting his suit, and just his head, he goes, "Well, come on back down to 7 anytime. We should have coffee sometime." And he gets up, he starts walking towards the elevator.
I say thank you for your help.
"You're very welcome." And he goes, "But really, Peter," he says as the door begins to shut on the elevator, he goes, "You should never have come here." And the door just shuts. And it gives a gentle ding as it starts to descend back down to floor 7. I'm enjoying the reaction.
What's HR's number?
That's it. Oh, that was a good one.
555. Help!
555. Help!
Guess who's gonna pick up when you call them?
He's HR.
No, he's a high earner. He's been said.
Wow, we're legit tied 31-31 right now.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Just said we went to OT.
so what are you doing now, Lenny?
Just gonna keep picking
Are you
them down.
unnerved? Like, how does your character feel right now?
You know what that sounds like to me?
Uh,
Composure check.
Give me a composure check, baby. Do it.
Watch it. Watch it.
It is the pit after all.
Watch it.
I have 2 successes,
Okay.
Oh,
You keep,
but
yeah.
there's a 1.
I
Yeah,
thought
but
those
you
were
still have 2
sixes.
successes. You can't
But I wanna
choose a
take
botch
the
on a success.
one.
I
You
wanna-
need to have a natural botch and then choose to take it.
You have to be a
Fine.
purebred botch.
It has to be a pure botch, man. Disgusting with your fake
None of these
botch.
half-breed botches.
All
I
right.
pissed myself.
So back on the bottom floor, what are you two doing?
I'm still waiting in the mailroom for the afternoon shipment.
I want to go to the first floor to go to the cafeteria, but before I do, I want to make sure I have the package with me, his parcel,
Okay.
and I want to have a. You know how like they have like the rolls of tape in mailroom?
Uh huh.
I'd like to have one of those in my back pocket.
Just roll tape.
Well, it's the roll of tape that's on like the package tape things
Uh huh.
that you like kind of do to wrap up like UPS boxes.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I wanna
Well,
have-
yeah. Of course, dude. I'm a little familiar. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to have.
All
I want
right.
to take it with me because I have a feeling this thing's gonna break open.
Give me a wits and investigation roll.
Me?
Longshoreman Nick.
I got one.
You know, for a second, as you're carrying the box, it feels like something shifts inside.
Like moves?
Yeah. Well, that's typically what shifts means. Yes. So you feel like something shifts inside.
No.
It shifts. And you could swear you hear whispering coming from inside.
What's the whispers say?
You really can't tell from where you are. Do you want to put your ear closer?
Are you in the mailroom?
I am in the mailroom.
No, you're not. You said you were heading towards the first floor.
I haven't left yet though.
No, you said You said I'm heading towards the first floor.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not getting out that easy, buddy.
That's cool. Yeah. I'll
I'm-
try to hear what it says.
You
I'm
put
just
your
wondering
ear
if I'm
closer?
watching this
A
crazy
little
thing
bit. I'm not
happen.
putting my ear up against the box, but just like.
All right, you still can't quite make it out, but you can hear just a little more.
All right, it's okay. Don't even worry about that right now.
Give me a willpower check to see if your obsessed self can resist.
It is a
Because it does
type.
seem like you're playing your character correctly. Because I think your character would be like, I gotta know.
Does seem like a type 15 poltergeist.
Yeah, it's a 15.
I got two.
Okay, you managed to resist pulling it any closer.
All right. Am I on floor 1 now?
Yeah.
Definitely get up.
Yeah, it's like lobby.
Can I go to the cafeteria?
Sure.
Can I go to the condiments?
Yes.
Can I grab salt for the love of God?
Dude, they're tiny little packets,
Okay, that's cool.
and they've only got like 5.
They only have 5?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to rip one of them open,
Okay.
and with the tape pulled back,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to put the salt on the top of it.
So wait, you're trying to open it?
What, the salt?
No. Or you're just gonna pour salt on top of the box? What do you mean?
No, the tape on the what's it called? The roll.
He's
The
making
UPS roll.
salt.
Okay.
He's making salt knuckles.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
MacGyver over here.
That's okay. That's different. Outside the box thinking to take on something inside the box. Okay. I can get down with that. All right.
Okay.
How did I catch that?
However,
You look crazy.
yeah. You look over beside you. Like you kind of do a slow look because you feel like someone's looking at you. And it's Peter's dad.
I don't know who that is. My character has never met that character. That
Oh.
guy.
Is a gentleman, very well coiffed, very expensive suit, very confused look. He simply says,
Do you think it's natural?
"Son, what are you doing?" And he goes, "And why are you carrying around a box for floor 7? You need to bring that up right now. What are
Yes.
you doing?"
That's where I'm going right now. I'm going to floor 7.
Lose the tape.
Why?
Because we don't do outreach programs here.
But the box is gonna split open.
He looks at it. It's taped very well. He goes, "What department are you working in?"
The mailroom.
I think we need to reevaluate with our hiring managers.
I don't get.
So
I'm an
let's
intern.
have another conversation. Let's try this. Take the tape off your hand. You look like an idiot. Go up to floor 7. Bring that to Esteban. And I don't want to catch you doing anything that makes you look like any of the other mailroom people again. He's like, because you're all a mess.
Slam.
All right. I'll go do that now.
Right. Do me a favor. Keep your distance from Peter down there. I don't need you rubbing off on him. And with that, he shakes his head and just kind of walks away.
All right. As he walks away, I put the
He's a
salt
dick.
packets in my pocket.
You used it all to pour on the tape. Remember I said there were only 5?
Yeah, but I only used one. I said.
Did he
I
say
will go
only use
back
one?
into the tape because I specifically
Whoa.
said one.
Whoa! Don't get so defensive. He
I
comes
want my
back.
pocket salt.
He actually walks back and he goes, "Give me the tape, son."
Okay, give him the tape.
And he looks and he goes, "Do you have any more salt?"
Can I try lying?
You could try. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
He's only the president of this company. How high could his wits and subterfuge
Do you need
be?
some extra dice?
I'm not sure. I'm not railroading this. Can I see your dice tray, Lenny?
He's not even
That's okay. What'd you get?
What do I roll to fight against
Wits
it?
and subterfuge.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Dub threes,
He
though.
just stares at you and holds out his hands.
Put the salt in his hand.
He goes,
Does he get burnt by it?
he's like, Burst into flames.
I knew you were.
He goes, now I don't want to see you messing with the salt again unless you're getting the chicken. Okay.
All right.
By the way, consider this a verbal warning. You get 2 more before you're out on your ass. Enjoy your internship. He turns and walks away.
All right. 2 more.
That's fine. He's taking the Chris Dyer approach of write-ups. GameStop all over again.
He says you have 3, but really you have like 10.
This is your first and final. Isn't this like my 15th first and final? It's,
Yeah.
It's your 16th and final. Okay. All right. So
Nick with a good idea. Punching it immediately.
Yeah. Good idea. It was a good
idea. And like keep it for using later. But the problem is that guy who you're dealing with is very smart and he's very nervous about image. And having a person go up with tape turned inside out with salt poured all over it. And
I don't know why you
did
did that.
I love it.
It was a good idea.
It-
Why
it-
would you do that in the middle of the cafeteria
know.
and not like in the
That's-
hallway?
I don't know.
Or a bathroom. Or
Oh,
anywhere,
but
private.
where you did it. Yeah.
I didn't know the president
Hell.
of the company would be magically
You should've tried to
standing
tell me you were
next
gonna-
to me.
You're in a cafeteria.
If you were
at
really smart,
lunchtime.
you would have tried to convince him that you were going to eat the tape.
You were in a cafeteria at lunch, dude.
What are you trying to do, son? I'm trying to give myself a tapeworm.
Am I funny? Am I getting over this trauma that I've experienced?
I'm crying on the inside. All right, so what now, Nick?
All right. Well,
That's game.
what happened?
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Woo! Oh, man. Telling you, never count the Pats out when there's still 2 minutes left. Ever.
Man, that was such a good idea.
That was a
I
really
thought
good
about
idea.
that for like a week.
God. And you just...
And you
You-
said
you-
salt knuckles out loud, Brad.
Are you doing anything
No,
else
you
before you leave the
busted-
room?
You...
Do I see anything else in this room? That's like
Yes.
people-
Another condiment rack to the left that's full of shit.
Oh, really?
Because it's a multi-million-dollar company that houses hundreds of employees. They're not going to have one condiment rack.
Where's this guy at?
He walked away.
So he's no longer there.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But he did take the tape.
Okay.
But
Dude.
All right.
Can't
I'm like,
blame me for you getting too excited to do your trick.
yeah, you really should. You got to learn to control
yeah,
that.
I know. All right. Make sure no one's looking, and I grab.
Because I'll tell you the truth, if you hadn't done that right then and there and said it the way you did it, I wouldn't have put 2 and 2 together when you busted that out later. I wouldn't have. That was clever.
All right. Well, I make sure no one's looking at me. I just pocket fistfuls of salt. packets.
It's a rough economy. I'm gonna fence this for 13 cents a packet.
And as I'm walking out through the front door of the cafeteria to the elevators, is there any like front desk administration?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take this for your protection.
You don't want to get assaulted. I'm tired.
I'm coming back.
All right.
Woo! That's strike 2.
Is there any? Is that guy still around? Anyone?
You don't see him.
Oh God. That means he's somewhere around. All right. So I'm gonna just walk past the front desk administration.
All right.
And do I notice anything weird about them?
Administration?
Yeah.
No.
Too normal.
Too normal. All right. Then I guess I'll just walk to the elevator.
I really want to know what you were trying to find.
I want to find tape on them or glue.
What?
Yeah.
Like rolls of tape
Yeah.
at the desk?
Yeah, they have them at the front desk.
Yeah, but it's Scotch tape.
Yeah, it's tape.
Okay.
Yeah. Do they have any?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I already blew my plans, so I'm just gonna keep walking.
You're not gonna. I thought you're gonna try to take the tape.
Yeah.
Are you trying to take the tape?
No, because they're probably looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep walking.
I'm so confused. Like I think you
tape?
I think you thought you were being smooth until you were like.
I think my character also thought he was being
You
smooth.
just walk over to the desk and start sweating. You're like, salt, tape, ghost.
I did it too,
Bye.
and even I knew I did it.
Just walk away.
In character, I knew I did that with the lady at the other building. I just straight up walked out and just. I don't even know what I'm saying to you. Goodbye.
All right.
All right.
So what are you doing, Nick?
Come on, smooth criminal.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I was so
You do, but you don't know how to do it.
kinda.
Maybe your job
Yeah,
that you're in the middle of doing.
I should probably go bring this back to the floor. I'm gonna do that, but opens up some salt packets in my pocket. I walk into the elevator. I don't know what to do. If I get cornered in the elevator, I'm throwing out pocket salt. That's the plan.
I'm just trying to picture you trying to toss out like witty quips while you fight ghosts. It'd be like, I know this is supposed to be, you know, a ghost season, but I'd rather season ghosts and start throwing salt at them.
All I'm imagining is on King of the Hill with Dale.
Salt Bay.
Pocket salt.
Pocket salt.
Salt Bay. Pocket sand.
That's exactly
I know
what's
what you're
going
thinking.
on.
You can't take my trick. I already did that. Remember?
I've
What
also
did you
done
do it
that.
on? Huh? What'd you do it on?
A werewolf.
When?
Lenny's awakening. When Lenny had his awakening, we got attacked by a werewolf, and I tried to fight it by throwing salt in its face.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I don't remember that.
I do.
I've also thrown a satchel at people,
Yes, you have.
and those weird random attacks are what work best.
Uh huh.
Because storytellers go, what? And they don't know how to deal with it.
I think I blinded it. I think
Yeah,
I did.
it didn't like blind it, but he was like, it's like my eyes, and you're like running away.
Yeah.
When Odra tells everybody to run, and he's already running, you run.
Not
And typically not in the same direction as him, because it's probably chasing him.
not me. Not that time.
Not my chair, not my problems. What do I say? Not my chair, not my problem.
Drinking out of cups.
Drinking out of cups. Mr. Stairs over here. Okay, we're deviating.
You think?
So, I know you don't. So, what are you doing?
I'm
Nick?
opening up pockets of
Pockets of
packets.
Packets of sand, salt.
Packets.
We are having some serious trouble with this.
Packets of salt in my pocket as I'm walking to the elevator.
There you go.
Yeah.
You could say your packets of salt while you're pacing.
Yeah.
A lot of peas.
I'm just hoping that something attacks me so I can slap it.
Well, your hands might be clammy enough for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going in the elevator. I
All
guess
right.
now.
Which elevator?
Does it matter?
It does.
There's two.
Are you
elevators.
trying to go in the non-haunted elevator?
Yes, I will try to go into the non-haunted elevator.
Okay, it opens right up, like it was waiting for you.
Oh,
You
welcoming.
as the door opens, you kind of wonder. At least it's opening sideways instead of opening up and down. That sort of elevator,
Yeah,
because you already feel like you're being swallowed alive by this building.
yeah,
At least it doesn't give you the option
Got
of
one
scary,
hand in
very
the pocket
scary, not
salt.
Are
scary.
you stepping in?
yeah,
You step into the elevator.
yeah.
All right. As you step in,
Uh-huh.
the doors close in front of you. What
Yeah.
are you doing?
I'm looking up.
Okay.
Anything up there?
Ceiling,
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that's there. Look down.
floor.
I'm glad that's there too. How about behind me? Is there
Two necessary parts of an elevator. Wow. Not really optional.
anything behind me?
A wall.
Anything in front of me?
The door.
Good. I'm glad. I'm pressed floor 7. Get this
All right.
fucking over with.
Suddenly, the elevator dings and it starts heading up.
Oh, thank you, Billy.
Like it's responding to a button press?
As you hit floor, between 3.5 and 4, something
Yep.
starts to happen. The elevator starts to shake a bit, and then it keeps going until it hits floor number 7 and it dings and the doors open.
Oh, an awesomely working elevator. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
What's the matter,
something
Nick? You
just-
feel like something's gonna keep happening.
I feel like this building's finally acting like a normal
Please, we
building.
know how your games work.
Is that so?
No. Just when you thought we couldn't get screwed more, here it comes.
There's always another way. All right.
All right. We get up to floor 7.
Yep. As the door opens, you are met by the visage of Krepkin standing immediately in front of the elevator, like inches from your face.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh, hello, Izzy.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Krepkin.
How are you?"
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. I see you brought my package.
Yes.
How's your scooter?
It's going well, Mr. Krupkin.
Are you
I wear
wearing-
my helmet every day.
Excellent, excellent. And your father? I heard the news.
Yeah.
Is he well?
He's doing kind of okay.
How did the procedure go?
It went good.
Who helped?
Who helped? What?
With the procedure. I heard that there were emergency steps taken before the paramedics arrived. It's almost like someone bound him and saved him.
I walked into him like that, Mr. Krupkin.
Did you?
Yeah.
Compelling. Well, I'm glad he's well.
Compelling. I totally didn't do it.
He goes, have you still been frequenting that message board you go to?
What are you talking about?
Oh, your ID. And he names it. He goes, I also frequent that site. It was very easy to fathom. I didn't want to, let anybody know who you are by calling you out there. I just think it's interesting we share common interests. We should talk about that sometime.
Yeah, why don't we talk about it now, Mr. Krupkin?
Okay. Come into my office. And he turns and starts walking down that long hallway. Everybody on the floor has stopped tapping on their keyboards and are watching you as you pass. Side note, I want everyone to understand that what's amusing me most is he's having his character make these bold, brash decisions, and he's feeling really confident about it until he realizes that it's going on. Because after every sentence Nick is saying, he's given that face like, oh, why'd I do that? He's keep going, oh, no.
The character his trait is courageous. So
No, I'm cool
I'm
with
trying
it.
my best.
Yeah,
to keep
you're
it
doing
to
well.
Thank you, Brad.
Brad is saluting you, and I think it's more of a goodbye than anything else. All right, so what are you doing, Nick?
All right. I am. What?
No.
What are you making faces for over here? I still have one hand on the box, the other hand in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're walking and you're heading down the hallway, he speaks loud. He goes, "It's okay, Izzy. You won't need the salt."
I'm just gonna put your box right here, Mr. Krupkin.
He goes, "No, bring it with.
No,
please.
that's okay.
Bring it with you."
It's making voices, Mr. Krupkin.
It does that. And he simply goes, "It does that.
What is it, Mr. Krupkin?
Follow me. Bring it with us."
Well, I'd rather talk about it right here.
Boy, that courage is going straight down the tube.
I'm afraid we can't do that, Izzy. And
Why?
he stops walking for a moment, and even though he's turned away, facing forward, and you're behind him, he turns his head sideways enough, and he goes, "I'm afraid you're not going to be able to leave this floor until we've had a conversation."
Oh. It's almost as though this is predetermined.
Yes, it's almost like that.
Okay. Whip out my phone as I'm walking down the hall.
He goes, "Please put that away."
Why?
Izzy,
Why?
please put that away. Please
Why?
don't make me ask you again.
All right, I'll put it away.
Make him ask you again, Nick. Make him ask you again.
I hate for this to cost you your internship.
Oh no, this will be my second offense today.
And he
going
kind of chuckles darkly to himself, and he goes, "Well, why waste time?
Going for a speedrun record here.
Speed run.
Speed run to the unemployment line. Put this on YouTube." Okay.
Okay.
So he reached the end of the hall. He has a very dimly lit office. He opens a door and he gestures you in.
Okay. All right. Do I notice anything about the doorway? Anything odd?
No.
Do I see anything as my character?
You notice
Besides
the
the 14
things that
ghosts.
usually hug onto him and hold onto him and grasp around him,
Yeah.
they, as soon as he passes through the door, I'll say you already stepped in before him because he was waving you forward. As he walks through the threshold of the door, it's almost like there's an invisible glass that all the spirits latching onto him get stuck on. And they're holding onto it almost like those stuffed Garfields with suction cups that you see on cars sometimes. Like they're all just holding onto that glass, desperately trying to get inside the office.
Okay, that's not good.
And he waves you towards one of the seats. So are you looking at them, obviously? Like,
I mean, my character would.
Yeah, your
He
character.
wouldn't like not see them.
So he stops, turns around, and stands beside you, looking at them as well. He goes, "Sad, isn't it? Those desperate, lonely things, clamoring, clawing, desperate, just to follow, just to be noticed and recognized."
Notice me, senpai.
He goes, "You see, you've made." He looks at you and goes, "You've made a grievous mistake now, Izzy." And he waves you towards the seat as he turns around and starts walking to the desk again. And then he sits and he gestures for you to sit opposite him.
Where do you want your box, Mr. Krupkin?
"I'd like you to sit down, please." Izzy, please quit making this so difficult. Please sit the fuck down. Shut the hell up.
Oh.
And allow us to move forward with this, because this is going to happen whether you want it to or not.
I have a feeling that was going to happen, Mr. Krupkin. All right, sit down.
Yeah, he reaches under his desk. You can tell he's fumbling around underneath his desk for something. You hear something thump as he pulls something quite obviously out from under the desk, and it hits the thing. He goes, "Oh, silly me. Sometimes I get clumsy." And before you even have a chance to see what's going on, he whips out and puts a bottle of water in front of you. And he reaches underneath and takes one out for himself as well. He goes, "You do need to stay hydrated."
That's not water, Nick.
It's holy water. But use it.
He goes, "So, you can see them then." Izzy, the quicker you get over this and start actually being able to discuss things, a lot better your life is going to be here, because I can help you. The elevator, the stairway, those desperate shades at the door. You see them. I see your mother, and I bar her from entering the building to give you peace. She's so desperate for you to notice her all the time. She has nothing else. Your father doesn't see them. He cracks open his bottle of water and starts drinking, kind of sizing you up.
I'm just staring him down.
You're trying to stare him down.
Well, I'm just like looking at it. Like, I'm not saying anything.
He
Not
goes,
right now.
"This is a conversation, not a lecture. I desire your input."
What even are you talking about? What is a shade? What is any of this?
The ghosts.
Yeah, they're ghosts. Like,
The thing in the elevator. The thing in the stairs. They're angry. They're hurt. And the problem is, when someone is sensitive to them, well, you give them shape. You don't mean to do it. You're not aspiring toward an evil end. Your gift can also be a curse. How long has this been happening, Izzy?
long as I can remember.
Let's see. And he reaches underneath the desk and he pulls out a folder and he goes, "Your first documented mention of this is in the 4th grade. When you told your teacher,
what is that?
Please be quiet. And you told your teacher, Mrs. Nelson, that there was something clawing at the window. And then when you hit 6th grade, when your mother died, well, you talked about it once or twice. And then
How did you get that?
And then once they mentioned that they were going to have to send you to a special doctor, you learned how to keep your mouth shut. Your father believes you. And that's kind of what got him in the position he's in now. He's like looking through the folder. He's like, He goes, A25. Tell me about this A25.
What are you? Who are you? What?
A man who grows wary of you not answering questions and trying to respond in kind.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
A25, the forum member you were conversing with. The young man who showed up and punched the spirit in the face that was murdering your father. Would
Yep.
you like me to show you your static IP address? If you'd like, I could do that. Or I can actually show you what other sites you browse. And to be quite honest, you spend far more time on the internet than you should. You've got no business going to these websites, young man. You stop stuttering. Compose yourself.
My character stutters.
I know, but he's chasing that. I gotcha.
What?
If you're going to survive this week, you must man up. Assert yourself. Learn. Because right now, you're just chumming the water. And you're making things difficult for me. And don't even think about asking me a question before you try to answer any of mine. And he's looking at you, waiting for you to respond.
So what's your question?
Which one of them? I asked what do you know about this A25? What happened with your father?
All I know is it was just some dude I was talking to the internet. That's it.
It's amazing how quickly your stutter goes away when you decide to focus and have a conversation, isn't it? Do you intend to be a beta all of your life?
Brad, you are so distracting right now.
Well, I was.
He's like doing all these hand gestures and doing all these like tweaks.
He goes, I understand you don't know whether or not I'm your enemy. I understand that. And I can't necessarily come forward with everything I know. You're not nearly ready. You will be. You will be if you survive. But right now, it's not looking good for you.
No, that's not good.
Well, look at these things that you're drawing the attention to because of your fear. Your fear gives them shape and power and strength. Your will is what can control and dominate them. Look at these things. And he waves to his door, and the things like slamming themselves against the glass they can't get through. They hunger for me because I feed them. I feed them with my emotion. I feed them with my willpower. You know what I don't feed them with?
Is it
Fear.
Oh.
Because they want more. And they'll do what they can to make you afraid. What ghost do you know that doesn't try to hurt you?
My mother.
But everybody else? Because you're scared of all the others. Therefore they can. He stands up and walks over to the other side of the desk, kind of leaning against it next to you. I'll tell you what. How about you field me some questions now? But don't ask what I am. Don't ask, how do you do that? Those are boring questions. Ask me something that matters for once in your life.
This is deep. This is deep as a player.
Are you enjoying this, I hope?
I am. I feel like I'm taking up a lot of time, though, between all the people here. And I feel like I'm wasting, you know
You're
what I mean?
wasting it right now.
Well, the fact of the matter is, you're the character with second sight, and I need to facilitate you to move them to where I need them.
Okay.
Because
I just feel bad because I feel like everyone else is just waiting around while I'm talking.
they're going to have their time.
Okay.
Don't you worry about that.
Take your time, please.
I got plans for all of you guys. But I need you to be railroaded into place so I can get everybody else into place.
Okay. Oh. Thank you, Brad.
You can protect yourself.
I can't.
That's embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
So, what makes them stay here?
Ah, there we go. Now we're asking questions that matter. It could be any number of things. Loneliness, sadness, anger, revenge. They always have something or someone that anchors them here. And they cannot let go.
Are there specific ones that target certain individuals?
Oh,
besides just fear?
absolutely. Of course. But I would not be able to detail them for you as they vary so much. How many different types of people are there in the world?
There's a lot.
And think about this. If you think there's a lot now, think about how different anybody who's ever lived in any time frame is than what you are now.
Why do they look?
Because their humanity is mostly gone. They've forgotten what it is to be human. Now they are just a churning engine of their emotions and broken memories and madness.
Is that what makes them not look human? They look
It can be.
gangrel, almost.
There's so many things it could be, but those are among them.
Are the ones that are more gangrel just grotesque? Are they more angry, or is it just...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It distorts them. If they were to be found at peace, they would, for a moment, seem as if they were their original selves, and they would dissipate.
How does one restore their peace?
That is the million-dollar question. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But what if I told you there was a large danger? That there was a chance there were going to be leaks where these things normally go. The scary ones, the ancient ones, the old ones. What if they were to come spilling out into what our realms are?
What? I'm not
He's trying to
doing
do this
anything.
very, like huge
just-
thing, and I'm just seeing Vader as Brady's face just going through everyone.
So many people had memes just already ready in case for the win.
Yeah. So there are
It's funny though.
like portals. Is that what you're saying?
You could
like,
say that.
Like,
But the problem with portals is they're one way. These aren't portals because the living will be able to slip through by accident.
to where?
That's a great question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's also one I cannot answer.
Where are these things?
Everywhere, nowhere, in between.
Is there one here?
One what?
One portal? Is that what they're called? I don't even know.
You can call them whatever you want.
I'm gonna call them.
Typically, we use the term gates.
I call them ghost
but-
gates.
They could be anywhere, but typically they're not here.
Okay.
To answer any more of those sort of questions would be putting you in further danger.
Okay.
And believe it or not, that's not my desire. There's problems in this building. It has a sickness.
Yeah.
You have a sickness?
They have a sickness.
So do I.
And yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're
he
pestilent.
is a sickness. Okay.
I was waiting for one of you guys to do it.
Okay. Yeah. Is that Krepkin just...
David Draymond.
So is the sickness like they just come here, or is it someone drawing them here? Or
That-
I can't be the only dude.
I'm getting old, Izzy.
Yeah.
I'm older than you think. Far older than you may think. But my time is coming to an end like it does for all things.
Like 80.
My time is coming to an end like with all things. This place needs someone else. Multiple people, perhaps. This building has a very interesting architecture. And there's quite a few like it in this town, this city.
Yeah.
Anyway, Izzy, I feel like we're done for now.
Okay.
And he stands back up and he goes to his seat and he goes, I do have a dreadful amount of work to do.
All right. Here. I have one more question.
Fine. Go ahead.
Your box was making noises.
Oh, that's not my box.
Oh, whose box is it?
Yours.
Do you hear the voice? Do you hear what? Do you hear what it's saying?
I hear lots of
Is it-
things, Izzy.
Is it like honks and like quacks coming from the box?
I did not order a zoo.
Okay.
Izzy.
Okay. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump the shark right now.
Let's try this, okay.
Dude, have you ever heard of a poltergeist?
He just slowly looks up and he goes, no, I've never heard of a poltergeist.
Do you think one exists?
I'd like you to leave very much now, Izzy.
All right. Okay.
For just a second, you could swear you see like just the beginnings of a sad smirk, like on the left-hand side of his cheek. But you could tell he beats it right the fuck down. He's like, I'm not allowing this mirth.
All right, Mr. Repkin, do you want me to?
Leave? Yes, very much.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to close the door?
Yes.
All right, I'll close the door. All right. Thank you for the box.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, and Izzy,
Yeah.
be very, very careful with the contents.
Should I open it now?
No,
Why?
not here.
Where?
Not here.
What?
Izzy, please leave.
All right.
Oh, and Izzy,
Yeah.
as you're walking out the door, he goes, don't take the stairs.
Which elevator should I take?
Either one.
So if you tell me, are you saying I'm not afraid of them? They're not gonna hurt me.
Just don't be afraid.
All right.
No problem. No problem, he says, all right.
All right. Well, see you later, Mr. Krupkin.
Talk to you soon, Izzy.
Do you like to go by Mr. Krupkin or Esteban?
Mr. Krupkin.
All right. All right. Are you Spanish?
Are you still in my office?
No, I actually am outside the office.
Goodbye.
All right.
No, I'm actually outside.
All right. See you later, senor.
Just look at you like you're an idiot.
Close the door.
Okay. That's funny. All right. As you walk through the veritable wall of spirits,
Yeah.
that something different happens than last time. They were all trying to claw in and get to Krepkin, you know what I mean? But as you start walking down the hallway, about half of them start clawing their way along the floor towards you and following you. And some of them crawl along the ceiling, some crawl along the walls, their necks twisting at impossible angles, legs bones and muscles snapping as they move, flesh being left behind, ephemeral ectoplasmic flesh that only follows their dragging forms and meets back up with them. And they start going, Izzy, Izzy, don't leave us. And they'll start clamoring after you.
All right. Can I still walk faster than them?
Yes.
All right.
But they may start giving chase.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I'm gonna keep
If you're
walking.
running, you are.
I'm not running.
You said if you know the way you said, "Can I move faster?"
No, I just aim. I'm moving faster.
Yeah.
Than them. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. So I just keep my pace.
You see, for a moment, Esteban just leans out the glass and just snaps his fingers, and
Yeah.
the ones that will go back, they're like, "Yes, Esteban, yes, Krepkin, yes," so they all start clamoring back towards him.
All right.
And you just go in peace, Izzy. Go in peace. And the door shuts again.
All right. Thank you.
As you get to the, you going to the elevator?
Yeah.
Which one are you trying to call? Which elevator?
The one that I don't think is haunted.
Okay. You're like, I still don't care. I don't want to go that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that one also like slammed on him, too. Like that's my rationale behind it.
Okay.
He almost got cut in half.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you make it. You call the elevator, and it comes.
All right. Go back down to floor 1.
All right. Now, during this time frame, cut back to you guys. So, you guys are back in the office. You're getting ready to sort the mail for the next load. It showed up. And there's a knock at the door.
Okay.
And it's the VP with another guy. This guy has got he's got his hair brushed back. He's got a button-down shirt. He's got suspenders, and a decent pair of khakis, a decent pair of shoes. And he goes, "Gentlemen, I have some very great news for you. This is Andrew. And you give me a wits roll."
Oof.
Take it.
I'll take the botch.
You swear, okay, for like a second you were gonna say, you realize he looks like a guy that you stole a car from before.
Nice.
You just take off running.
All right.
Take a beat. And you run away. You just see him shake ass out of there and just go. He's just gone.
amazing, Brad.
I don't know what to follow that up with. It's just gone. He just goes, nope, and leaves.
Does he actually yell nope?
Yep.
You know what? Maybe
No, he doesn't yell nope. He goes, nah, kid. And he just
nah.
hauls ass.
Huh.
What else are you supposed to do? You know? That's a pretty logical thing.
Is the guy still standing there?
So the VP kind of goes, I don't know if he quit just now or if he has to use the bathroom. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But I really don't know what he just did.
I turn to the VP and go, makes two of us.
Brad, give me a dex roll -1.
Does he not get out the door? He slams right into it.
I got one.
Okay. All right, so he goes, anyway, Peter, this is Andrew. Andrew, this is Peter. He introduces the dude over to you. He looks like he's like 28. He's a, younger guy. He's in shape. He's like, he's actually a transfer in from another building. And fortunately, he was the head of the mail in the neighboring building. So we were looking for someone to put in. Here you are. So now you have a hand. For a day or two, he's going to listen to you because you're still more familiar with the layout of this particular room than he is.
Floor again again?
But then he's in charge. What's that?
Floor again are we on?
You're in fifth mailroom.
Okay. Okay, so
I'm with creepy Esteban.
All right.
You forgot the rest
that's
of your work.
redundant.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So
I intentionally forgot
with that, the
rest of my
VP's
work.
like, all right, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I've got things to do. Like finding the employee who just ran out of here. I hope he didn't steal anything. He just walks out. Nick,
Yeah.
ding! You hit the bottom floor with your creepy box of whispering.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Do I see them?
Well, they're in the mailroom. He's in the mailroom. So, like, as you hear the ding, first you see him haul ass and run past you. He doesn't even look at you. He just goes. He just leaves. And you stand there for a minute just kind of processing stuff.
I'm thinking not again.
and then
Not
the-
again.
And then the VP, you see the VP walk out and he goes, did you just see that other gentleman run out anywhere?
Julian?
Yes.
Yeah, he went that way.
I hope he's all right.
Oh.
He may have defecated on himself. And he just kind of walks off in the direction that he ran.
Wait. Do a composure check.
All right. So, Nick, what are you doing?
So the vice president walk away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I walk out. Hey, man.
Oh, you're walking into the mailroom?
I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's him and another guy with his back to you.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Where's the bag?
It's right here. I had it with my stuff, with the box.
You realize he still has the box he was supposed to drop off earlier.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Dude, I went to him.
And then why do you still have it?
He gave it to me.
The guy who with his back turned goes, be careful when you open that, Izzy. Don't trust boxes from strangers.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
He turns over to a bit. He goes, what, you don't recognize me without a hoodie?
What?
You recognize him. He's the guy that was there the other night that saved your dad.
Dude, you have to get out. You have to get out of here.
Alex. Andrew, according to you.
Dude, you have to get out of here.
Oh
You
no.
have to get out of here right now.
Why is that?
Dude, guy on 7th floor is looking for you. He knows who you are.
I'm familiar.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all right. He doesn't know who I am. Not yet.
Okay. So, like, why do I have to be
He
careful?
turns and he leans against he just kind of leans against the desk. He looks over at you, Lenny. He's like, by the way, I'm not fucking sorting any of that shit. That's all you. Anyway, he just turns back and he's like, your boy's an idiot. Talking about Brad. He's like, he saw me. I don't know why he just noped and ran. So, okay. There's that.
Do you want me to get him back here?
Oh, you don't need him. We'll wait till he comes back. He'll realize that he was being dumb. Eventually.
So why do I have to be careful opening this box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? He's like, I don't know at all. What I do know is, whenever some random person gives you a random box, it's never a good thing.
Or a thing wrapped in cloth.
He's like, let me see the box.
All right.
He goes, tell you what, before you pass it to me, you take a look at it. Give me a wits plus investigation.
You hit the surface. There you go.
Not two.
Now, when you start actually paying attention to the box, you realize that written in light brown crayon on the bottom of the box, there's weird sigils and markings that you do not recognize.
Where'd this come from? Like, can you read this?
He looks at it and he goes, fascinating. Nope. He puts the box down. Not at all. Not one of my skill sets. I used to know people that I could ask, but everything's kind of topsy-turvy right now.
Okay. Should I open it? Should I do it in the mailroom?
If I had my say, we would take it, put it somewhere, and send one of those little terrorism robots over to detonate the fucker. He's like, but considering that's not an option, and we're probably curious folk, I don't know. I'll let that be your decision. But he does step back, like
If
a whole bunch
only
of
I had
times.
a
He goes,
letter opener.
but I'm not. What's that?
If only I had a letter opener.
Meanwhile, 3 blocks away. Side note, just so you're aware, the reason I had you roll dexterity is I was going to make you trip and have that thing stab you right in the leg.
Uh-huh.
That was going to be your botch effect.
I figured as much.
But I'm giving you the pass because you got a pretty decent roll on it.
Okay. So, do we have any scissors in the area?
Yeah.
Like, okay. So I grab the scissors.
Okay.
All right. So I give Peter my phone.
All right.
Peter, record this for me, okay?
Why?
Dude, do you see these symbols?
Do I see them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this thing explodes, you need to get this on camera. All right?
That scary crayon.
It is.
Scary crayon.
You got me, man?
Fine.
All right. Thanks, man. All right.
Don't worry, I'm not crazy, guys. Here, record me opening this box. It might explode because there's crayon on it. Note, I'm not crazy.
So what's going on?
As I give him my phone with my salted hand. The hand that's completely salty from having it in my pocket the whole time.
Side note, you had paper cuts because you were sorting mail all day and it stinks.
It's all bloody and full of
It's
salt.
swollen. It's
7
swollen.
aggravated damage.
Here, take it.
Take my strong hands.
No!
All right.
I look at his hand and I go, yeah, that's why I should take the elevator.
I'm glad you took the elevator.
So what are you doing?
I'm opening the box.
All right. Suddenly, nothing at all happens and there's a book inside.
Oh. Awesome. It's a book. That. All right. All right, take the book out.
Okay.
What's the book say?
You can't quite read it.
Ah. Does it have the same symbols as the thing on the bottom of it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can I have my phone back? Peter.
I just take the phone, just zoom in on his disappointed reaction.
Thank you,
All right.
Peter, for your
Wow, this
kind
is going
words.
on.
Next on Mailroom Opens. The mailroom unboxing.
While this is going on, Brad.
Yeah.
You ran a whole bunch of blocks.
Yeah. Boy,
That's job abandonment.
All right, so you ran a whole bunch of blocks,
Mhm.
and eventually, you see someone standing there, and You,
am freezing.
as you start to slow down because you're running out of breath, and this guy just walks up to you, and he goes, Julian, right?
I know you.
No, but you could. Do you have a minute for a conversation?
Maybe 1
1 minute or one conversation?
minute.
And he kind of grins sarcastically. 1 minute, then. That's all right.
Am I
That's all-
still in my work clothes?
Yes. He
It's
goes,
freezing cold, isn't it?
Yep. He goes,
His
that,
nipple showing
he goes, that's all right. We won't need a lot of time. Come over here. And like he kind of gestures towards the alley.
Can we just do this right here? Is this because I gotta?
It involves your brother.
Whoa!
Hey, guy, kid.
What's this guy look like?
He's about, we'll say about 5'11", 6 feet tall. Dark hair. Brown eyes. Very sarcastic features, but refined. He's got a very nice... He's got like a very nice wardrobe, but he has a very nice kind of peacoat covering most of it.
Concerning.
And he's got a grin that would draw you in. You know what I mean? He's got a very warm smile.
That's concerning. It would make sense if it was somebody from the street.
Yes,
who
it would. Yeah.
All right.
All right then.
I want to keep my back out to the street.
He goes, okay. He goes, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm here to help. You see, you know somebody who's very important to things that I'm coordinating. 2 people, actually. One of them more immediately important to me. The other one's got long-term use, we'll say. Your brother is facing up to 45 to 60 years in prison.
That's a lot of years.
That's a lot of emotional damage. That's a lot of rectal damage.
Hey, we are a family-friendly show, Christopher.
Oh, what sort of family?
Not a stable
A
one.
Donner Party?
Literary reference.
Okay, so it's not literary, actually. It's historical. The Donner Party and the Reeds? I'm related to them, by the way.
Well, guys, this has been fun.
So he goes, I need someone... My kids are screaming. I need someone willing to funnel me information and help me facilitate getting ears inside. And you're the person to help me do it.
Strange.
And he goes, oh, you don't know the half of it, but I'll show you. He goes, here.
Please keep.
Would you like your brother out of jail tomorrow?
I'm not doing anything behind a dumpster.
You're not
I've
my
been
type.
having some real weird days, man.
You need to lower your image of self. You're not my type. First off, you're hideous. Second of all, you've got no class. Third of all, no education. Fourth, no life skills.
I get it. I
Okay,
get it.
Just, I could go on. He's like, he kind of grins and he goes, but hold on.
It's okay. I got a face only a mother could love.
Again, you gotta lower your self-image. Anyway, he reaches inside his pocket and he holds out a stone. It looks like a circular rock. He goes, all you need to do is hold this and say that you agree to help me. You agree to give me what I need. And your brother will be out tomorrow.
Now,
Now let's be clear. Best case scenario, I'm telling you the truth and I make this work for you. Worst case scenario, you realize how crazy this is and I ask you to hold a rock and make a promise and nothing happens.
right.
What do you have to lose?
How exactly is he going to just magically?
You're going to take this stone, agree to my terms, and he will be home tomorrow. And just in case you're like, oh, is this some sort of Faustian thing? He will be home, healthier than you've ever known him, in a better psychological place, in a position to completely avert the course of his life. He holds the stone between two fingers. He goes, I have other people I can ask.
Fine, I'll help you.
He goes, put out your hand. He drops the stone in. He goes, close your hand. Speak.
I will help you.
And you...
I forget as a player.
Agree to my terms.
Oh.
And I will give you what you need.
I agree to your terms. I'll give you what you need.
All right. For a second, you feel like you got sucker punched for a moment. And what he gave you originally just kind of looked like a rock or a stone.
Mm-hmm.
And as you hold open your hands, it looks like glass with a small drop of red in it. And he holds out his hand. He goes, please.
Put it back.
And he takes it. And as you give it to him and you set it within his palm, for just a moment, for just a second, you feel this immense sense of loss. Just for a moment. And then everything's okay. It's like, he'll be back home tomorrow. I'll be in touch. And he turns and he starts walking back out of the alley.
All right. Gotta make my way back to
Are you
work.
trying to ask him anything or do anything else before he leaves?
You just gonna drop by, or
You could just call for me, and I'll be there.
how?
Call my name.
Which is...
You can call me Earl.
All right.
And with that, he's gone.
He just starts singing the Jackson 5. You call my name, and I'll be there.
All right, I'll make my way back to, make my way back.
All right. So minutes later, you guys are all in the mailroom, just there. And he walks back in, like, shaking. Like, "Ugh!" Cold as hell. The guy who you ran from
Yeah.
originally, he looks at you like, are you all right?
Do I get another good look at him this time?
Yeah, you totally realize it.
Oh.
He's not who you thought he was. In fact, you remember him from the other night.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were a less friendly face.
Okay. Well, great reaction. Just hauling ass. I mean, your reflexes are on point. That's something.
Yep.
You'd make an excellent Frenchman.
Where the hell is my coat?
All right, so
All right.
he looks at you, and he's like, so, if I were you, I wouldn't touch a thing in that book until we can find someone that can translate it. The last thing you want to do is make an agreement or make some sort of bullshit, I don't know, pact with a fucking book without just by turning a page.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Meaning books aren't just paper.
Yeah, what the hell
They
do
have-
you mean? What the hell are you doing here?
He goes, weird shit's happening. Someone needs to deal with it. I'm the only one.
So did you sneak in, or?
I did what is probably very difficult to people like you. I applied for the job and I got it.
Okay, now I'm caught up.
Okay, now I'm caught up. Previously.
Is the book still talking? Is it still like...
You don't hear it, but whenever you touch it, you want to talk to it.
Oh no, this isn't good for my self-image. Let me put it back in the box. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna wrap it back in the box.
He's like, can I trust you to hold on to this?
Can you trust me to hold on to this?
That's a solid question. That's why I'm asking.
Might not be safe. To be quite honest.
All
My
right.
family's been under a lot of fire.
He holds out his arms. He's like, toss it here.
Okay. I give him the book.
The box, you mean?
Yeah, the box.
As soon as you hand him the box, it slips immediately from his grip and hits the floor with a thud that sounds like 2 50-pound bags of sand slamming into it.
Oh,
He
no.
jumps back and goes, oh, shit!
Oh no, I was told to keep that careful. Oh no.
Are you picking it back up?
Yes, I'll pick it back
Couldn't weigh more than 5 pounds.
up. Is it just me that holds this?
I don't know.
Hey, Peter. Here, can you try lifting this box?
You're like, it's a box. You're like, kind of like, this is stupid. But are you going to give him the shot?
No.
It's so childish.
Peter, they just commented on your hands. You might want to try picking up this box.
It's a box.
Dude, do you just hear it? It sounded like it was like, what did you say, 250?
It sounded like 2 50-pound bags of sand just dropping onto the ground.
So 100 pounds of sand.
You did hear it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, but you're still having trouble believing that that's what it was. Like, maybe it was construction nearby or something.
Hey, try picking it up. It's in a box. You're not touching it. Don't worry, it won't talk to you.
I reach out my hand, grab
You're
it.
not
So you're
making
taking it in
this
your
any
hands?
better for yourself, man.
Are you letting it go when he's got it in his hands?
No, I left it on the ground. I didn't pick it up yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You tried to pick it up then?
Yeah.
You cannot lift it. Are you going to try with all your strength?
Don't rip the box.
10 successes.
No, you're just like, you realize you can't lift it.
Yo.
Huh.
Yo, Julian, try picking up this box.
Okay. Try to lift it?
Yep.
Pick it right up with no problem.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, thank you.
Alex
Julian.
is just like, what? That ain't good. He's just like, that's not supposed to work like that.
What do you mean? It's just
He looks at you and he goes, did you lift with your legs or your back?
You lift from
The
the
bottom.
knees, because lifting's a breeze. That's what we were told at work.
I quit.
Me first.
Quittest.
All right.
All right,
There you go.
thank you. This is disturbing. So I have this box in my hand, and Alex couldn't lift it, or it just slipped out of his hands.
Huh?
Could Alex lift it?
When
or-
he tried, the box just slipped right down and like and then he tried to pick it back up and it just was not cooperating.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep this safe, I guess.
What?
All right.
What's up?
Yo, do you see who this is for? Who do you think has a box like this?
I have no idea what's going on. I just got back.
Hoist.
Look,
Who-
I just went and snagged my coat and I heard something hit the ground.
Who gets a box every day?
What's it? What's his face?
Yes, he gave it to me.
Okay, so he's giving you gifts now?
He gives me gifts every day.
Sugar daddy.
So why are you his favorite?
I don't know.
Is it your figure?
Yeah.
Okay. So he gave you a present and it's a book.
It's a book. Do you see the bottom of this box? I show him the bottom of the box.
Okay, so somebody drew on it.
Yeah. Can you read that?
Now they're just squiggles, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but the whole book is squiggles.
I didn't look in the book.
Well, I'm telling you.
Okay, so you got a book of squiggles and some squiggles on the bottom of a box. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a book with squiggles?
I don't know, probably from a crazy person
Yeah.
that I seem to be talking to again.
Okay.
Do you need to do your breathing exercises again to try and get yourself under control?
Being courageous now.
What are you doing?
What the hell is going on?
Are you saying that like you don't know, or you
I have
trying to be
no
like an
idea
asshole?
what you are going on about this time. We've
You
had
guys kind of hear a rattling.
The hell?
coming from somewhere in the room, but you can't tell where.
What type of rattling?
It sounds metallic. Like something metal is shaking around and thumping.
Is it close to me?
Close to all of you.
Okay. I want to step away from his character. Step back a little bit.
Hell's it coming from? You hate?
Who wants to give me wits plus investigation rolls?
I'll do it.
Yeah, let it
You
go.
can all do it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, my fat ass is moving the couch again, wasn't it?
Huh?
That's what that rumble was, wasn't it?
Yep.
2 successes.
2.
Go on, Lenny.
Lenny,
Don't
get
be
3.
the only one without a 2.
You got 1. 2.
Everybody got 2.
So all,
Wait, what did Alex get?
we're all the
all
best.
4 of you turn and look at the air vent. You realize there's one on the bottom of, like, on part of the floor. It's like on the wall attached to the floor, and it's rattling. Like something's trying to force its way through.
I'm just gonna take my phone out and use the flashlight on it. Just
You can't see anything. Do you want to try moving closer?
absolutely not. Just
I'm probably still... Am I near more tape now?
No.
No, I'm not. Can I take the tape off the top of the box?
You're,
It's already got the paper rips with it.
you're this building got a rodent problem?
Who are you asking?
Him.
I don't think so.
Huh.
All right, as you guys kind of draw, all of you kind of inch a little closer trying to see it, and suddenly the metal blasts off it. You see nothing. Alexander sees nothing this time. But you two, however,
See some shit.
see this creature that looks like a torso with its head twisted backwards, running around on 4 sets of hands with no regular legs, twisted unnaturally, and it jumps from the floor to the ceiling. It starts skittering around. It literally tilts its head all the way around so it's facing it downwards at you guys. And it starts like its tongue split at the end like a snake starts darting out, lashing out at all of you.
I fall back and immediately yell, "Yo, what the fuck is that?"
I take salt out of my pocket and throw it at it.
Give me a dexterity plus athletics. -2. Because you're totally caught off guard right that.
Okay. One.
You manage to toss some salt at it, and you see it land on its back, and it goes, and it burns a bit and steams. It lets out a shriek. It drops to the ground, but now it's skittering towards the counter, which is also where your book happens to be. It's going for the book.
Oh.
Alex is like, I can't see it. I can't see it. Where is it?
Going for the book. Julian.
What
Get
the fuck?
Let's get the book.
What?
Man up, Julian.
Courageous.
I don't know.
I'm running for the book.
I'm on my back. I fell
Slut.
backwards. Oh no.
Peter, help him up.
Oh, no. Uh-uh.
You know, helping him up.
Alex goes, point at it.
I do.
I've been pointing at it this whole time.
See, he reaches in his pants like and pulls out a fucking baton. He goes, and it just whips out a baton. He just starts bashing at where it should be. You can't see it, and he can't see it, but you see it smashing into its appendages, snapping them. It's screaming and thrashing about.
Do I
You
hear it?
hear the
Oh,
screeching
okay.
and the screaming, but you can't see it. Alex is like, yeah, you want some more of that? He just keeps fucking slamming it. It's chipping into the desk. Like he's beating, like the desk is starting to break. The thing just keeps thrashing and screaming, and now it's splurting like grayish brown blood that smells like old rotted meat all over the walls. Just everywhere. It's getting all over your face, your mouth, it's in your hair. Same with Alexander. It's all over all of you.
Can they see it?
No.
I'm just looking at you, deadpan.
Can I smell
me?
it?
Yeah, just
Faintly, you smell something that faints like something might have gone bad somewhere.
Or is that just the trailer? piss
Eventually, it
falling,
stops screeching, and you stop. It's a messy pulp,
God.
and it's just gone. And it just looks like he beat the shit out of a desk, but the screeching stops. And Alex is just panting, like real like out of breath, and he goes, and he just looks over. You goes, "It's all over me, isn't it?"
yep.
He goes,
No, you're fine.
you're lying. He's lying.
You heard me go, yep. Yep, it's dead.
Ugh.
I pour salt on it as I grab the book.
All right.
Make sure it's
That
dead.
Here's what's weird. The blood got all over the book. Within seconds, the blood absorbs into the book, and the book looks immaculate.
Oh, it's like the Necronomicon.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is that thing? Okay,
Oh, so who's crazy now?
you're still fucking crazy.
And so are you.
You're all fucking crazy. What is going on?
He looks over you, goes, "You,
Yeah.
with your sight,
Yeah.
you can see this.
Yeah.
Did you make any fucking deals with anything? You better tell me right fucking now.
Deals with anything?
Yes.
Like.
There's two regular types of people that can see this shit. You got the people who are naturally gifted and see this stuff from a young age. Then you have people that make agreements with the wrong shit, and their eyes are open to it.
Fuck.
Oh.
He looks over at you and goes, "What do you mean, fuck? You can see it? What? What's your name again?"
Julian.
Julian. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you in a second,
What?
Julian. What did you do?
I don't know, I touched a rock.
What do you mean you touched a
I
rock?
touched some fucking rock.
What do you mean you touched a rock?
I don't know, some weird...
I need some details,
Alright,
Julian.
some guy promised me to get my brother out of jail.
Some guy.
Yeah, some guy in a suit.
And
Or something.
What did he do?
Look-
Details.
looked
Julian.
like one of those really important people promised me he could get my brother off scot-free out of jail.
Okay.
All I had to do was agree to hold some rock
And
and
he's
listen
like holding his. You can see Alex already rubbing his face.
and listen in on something. Don't know what.
All right. How do you reach this guy?
Call for him.
How?
His
He
name.
give you a. All right. What's his name?
Earl.
Yep. Bye.
What?
He takes the baton. He hands it to you. He goes, "Here you go."
Is it still bloody?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what the hell's going on?
Take the baton.
I take it from him.
All right. You throw it. Hit salt, iron. Don't be afraid. Good luck. I'm out of here.
But wait, what? Where are you going?
Anywhere but here.
Why?
You're boned. And I'm sorry.
What?
I don't have a way to help you.
What do you mean?
I cannot help you.
Who is this guy?
Bad news.
Yeah,
With
apparently.
a capital fucking headline. Like, bad news.
What do you mean bad news? Like,
The worst kind of news. The sort of news that is ancient and old and opens bad doors and kills people that you care about constantly with no effort and no regret.
what?
He goes, "That guy killed the guy who brought me in. And he killed his protege. Snapping his fingers like fucking gothy Thanos. All right? So I have nothing to do with this. If fucking random couldn't stop this guy, I can't. I gotta go. Sorry.
Who?
I gotta go. You've got my phone number, but I'm a danger to you guys right now. If he finds out who I am and who I know and where I'm from, we're all dead. All of us. That guy's been looking for me. And the funny thing is, if he's telling you to listen in here, he doesn't even know. He's not looking for me. And you want to know the real dickbag of it all? He's got a nice little chunk of your soul. That's
What?
called a soul stone.
What?
Yep. Oh, yeah. So, I'm out. Call me for information. If I can help you, I will. And I'm out of here.
What do I do with this book? Who do I go to for this book?
Google Translate. I don't know, but I'm leaving. So
I can't use the internet.
What?
He looks at me on the internet.
he goes,
I'm deleting all my history.
that sounds much like a you problem. Whereas me, the biggest problem is what time the next red line leaves the South Station. So, good luck. And with that, he just leaves. He just walks out, like gone.
What just happened?
Huh?
And with that, we're going to call tonight's session. You're all on your own. You lost your babysitter.
You can have him. He gave me a baton to smack stuff.
Yep.
Hey, he told you how to fight.
All right, guys. So that's it for tonight. All right, so everybody, thanks for listening. Is there anything you guys want to share before we cut it?
Go Bats.
There it is. Nick?
I'm good. I enjoyed tonight. I felt like I hogged a lot of the time, though. But other than that, I liked it.
Well, I found a way also to make Brad equally important.
You just sold his soul to Arlene.
Not all of it.
Hey, you saw my virtue, didn't you?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, it was loyalty.
I just knew your character. I didn't even need to see it. I just kind of knew what your character would go for.
It was loyalty.
Yeah,
that
I was like, his brother's all he's loyal to. Like, but he's super loyal to him.
There is one more thing. Anyone listening, if you can, don't get bronchitis.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
No, it is not.
All right, everybody.
Experiment
So we'll
and
have a
prove 'em
couple of
wrong.
beginner's guides going up the next couple days.
Yeah.
I know Nick just did Armory.
Yep.
And it was fantastic.
Thank you for a list.
It's a listing, but he brought as much personality as you can to it. I'm going to do a Major League video. They came from the Beneath the Sea video. And maybe even a beginner's guide to Changeling the Lost 2nd Edition, which is what I really want to... I kind of want to start digging into. Pretty soon, you'll notice that we're coming to the end of the basic core books for the beginner's guides. And those are the premise videos of the games. From then on, we're going to do beginner's guides to mechanics, antagonists, inspirations. So there's going to be a lot of other guides that go up after it. But we're just about done with the lore. So, any requests, things like that. We did have some people toss us some stuff from the Storyteller's Vault that they wrote they want us to cover. We look forward to doing that. That's cool. I think that's... We actually have some stuff we're planning on doing for the Storyteller's Vault. We're not there yet. But I think that's it.
Yeah.
Nick, what do you plan on covering next? Go ahead. I know what you want to cover next.
Oh, well, I'm continuing weaponry, like armor. Well, after Armory, it's Armory Reloaded and Hurt Locker.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
I really look forward to Hurt Locker.
Damage.
The cool thing about this is Nick and I cover very different books. So when I listen to his beginner's guides, I'm just as new to a lot of it as anybody else that's hearing it. So, again, thank you for listening. We're at like 160 subscribers to the YouTube channel.
Thank you all.
That's
Thank you.
Yeah, we're at almost 27,000 minutes worth of views. So thank you. We really appreciate that. It's awesome. And if there's anything specific you want, you can catch us on Facebook or Twitter at the that lovely little @ symbol, the Botch Pit. Or you can also go to our site, thebotchpit.com, where if you click on the blog section, you can actually catch everything we've ever done, Nick.
Yep,
Plus
everything
some
should be
that's on there.
It always hits the blog first.
Always hits the blog first. I know we were talking about doing some character profiles and some stuff for our characters.
I'm still working on those write-ups.
Yeah.
And Brad's
Brad's
doing a
awesome
lot of the
write-ups.
write-ups on the stuff that we weren't recording back in the day before we actually
Before
put this all into
recording.
motion.
Catch up on the shenanigans of the zoo campaign.
Oh man.
Oh,
And it was a zoo.
Woo.
It is a zoo. So it's not gone. We're gonna play it again.
oh yeah.
But we have some other stuff we want to do first. And yeah, so thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Who the best?
Yeah, you are.
Bye.
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 Still dying.